Well, that's no good. You should have had a reminder to you about 3 days ago saying that I was going to stream today. And it should have popped up again today before the stream a half hour ago. 3 days ago.
Oh, I
get nothing from your channel saying anything about it, but it doesn't even show me when Drone Hub's live until like 4 hours after.
Yeah.
I just got a notice.
Now you got the notice just now that we went live. Yeah. That's why I try to send out that invite a little earlier, though. Try to get it out there, give everybody a reminder. Oh, yeah, we got, So, but, yeah. So, like, nobody's there. Nobody.
Not yet. Rich told me he's going to go in, but he's,
Here we go.
What up?
We got like a crew going in here, man. This is cool.
Plummet.
Who else can we get going in here?
Right. Well, you can only have 6, right? Is that what it is?
I don't know. It's StreamYard, so I don't know what their thing is.
I think that's what it said when I hopped on.
I think it's 6 is what it said.
Okay.
Yeah, you can have 8, but 2 of them have to be on backstage.
Oh, okay. So you can put them in backstage and they can chat, but they just won't be visible then, huh?
Correct.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Hey,
I don't know.
got my cat prowling around.
Oh, it's hiding under your name description. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I miss my cats. I haven't seen my cat since fucking Tuesday. I don't get to see him till tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
This cat's name.
Soon, cat. Soon. Right around the corner.
What's your cat's name, Ed?
It's Alfredo.
That's awesome.
Alfredo Montero is his full name.
We have Jeffrey, and Gretty, and Nitro, and Cosmo.
Nice.
Let me get the regular chat up because I know Chronic needs rest. And Cat, you did 5, so your links and all that should be fine. No problem to go through. I said you do have the wrench and whatnot in chat, so you should all your links should go through no problem.
Somebody put a link up for the stream because
I don't know.
To get in
for the YouTube stream because it's still not showing on my subscription page.
Well, go to my channel.
Yeah, popped right up for me.
Well, why didn't I? Well, because you're different, Adam.
Yeah, that I am.
He's so freaking special.
Not special.
Yeah,
but I mean, that could be why nobody's here.
Here you go. Now you should. You won't be able to.
That came out wrong. That could be why nobody.
Now you can go find it, Ed. Kim, what's going on? Crowley, thanks for coming in. Ed's is here for a little while with us, guys. We got Catch You Later. If you haven't met her, check out her channel and whatnot. She's up in Canada. Ed's is here for a little while with us. We got Ed and Plummet and myself just hanging out. If anybody else wants to come in, let me know and I can get you a link to come in. We still got spot for, I guess, one more according to StreamYards or whatever. So I feel more than welcome to come in.
Yeah.
So what's everybody been up to this week besides work? We want to hear the good stuff.
Fuck with my play one shit.
I guess that doesn't count, does it?
No, I've just been hunting and trying to get
week.
the computer working so I can do some edits.
Yeah. I broke a motor yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's the two screw curse, I guess. Ripped it off.
Ripped it right off the motor, huh?
Yeah, it was one of those spins into the grass kind of thing, and then I saw it heading towards some trees, and I didn't like the direction, because those trees there's a power line and there's like a walk trail behind them and whatnot. So if it made it through the trees, so I disarmed, and when it come down, it spun the motor off, I guess.
Nice.
So, oh well.
Well, good thing I can help you with your motors.
Yeah, 10% off. If anybody needs help with motors, check out the information that Kat's got there. She put it in the chat once.
It helps me too, actually, and it helps a wildlife rescue. So there's a lot of perks to actually doing that.
Yeah. So if you guys haven't heard yet, the ladies of FPV are doing the Ripping the Ovaries contest. And so as one of the people in the Ripping the Ovaries contest, as one of the contestants, Kat has been given that code for Hype Train. And
oh no, that's something totally different.
Oh
yeah, so the code has nothing to do with the contest.
Not the ovaries, that's a different one.
You gotta read.
No, that's another contest. I'm in 2 different contests right now.
And see, that's what the thing was. 2 contests.
Get your shit together, Mike.
Hey man, I work for a living.
Yeah, I hear you.
I can't hang out on chat all day.
It's true.
So yeah, there's 2 contests. If you haven't checked it out, Ripping the Ovaries contest is out there, and she's in that too. So tell us more about the contest.
Sunday. We start submissions on Sunday. The code contest is actually, so obviously anytime you see a code, someone's getting a kickback. So don't be fooled. Obviously there's a kickback or people wouldn't share it. The kickback I get is 10%, and I'm giving 100% of whatever I get through that code to a wildlife rescue. And there's 10 of us doing it. That's why you're kind of seeing them spamming your news feeds. We were selected by Capper and I guess his crew. And whoever I guess is the top performer after the 30 days gets a sponsorship with Hype Train Motors, which would be awesome because I can use it to help my crew stay in the air and any of the other people we come around that need help. And I know a lot of single parents and just struggling people that could really benefit from having some motor help.
Definitely. Well, we'll push you. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's cool.
Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. I am in the lead as I was given, but that was this morning.
Cool.
Nice.
Well, now you're here with us, so you have a lot of those crazy fuckers. And
all right. Well, I want to know one thing. Why Eric's video today, he flew only stabilized mode. Come on, Eric. I want to hear you say why
stable mode.
Yeah, I know.
I thought he took that off his drones now. Paul Murray.
Stable mode. God, I'm trying to be nice, but I don't want to, man. That is bitch mode. That ain't stable mode. That is bitch mode.
It's not freedom mode. That
ain't freedom mode.
It's not freedom flight.
Right.
Eric's over there talking shit. He's like, you motherfucker, Plummet. I know he is.
I'm taking back all those good things I said about you now, Eric.
I know, man. I was so disappointed. I mean, he was shooting some gaps, okay, but you should be able to do that in air mode, Eric.
Right.
Yeah. As long as he's having fun, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Well,
he did it for quite a while, didn't he? He was on air mode for like a month or so, wasn't he?
Somewhere around that. He didn't do a whole lot of flying though. He's been pretty busy.
Yeah.
But he's put out like 3 or 4 videos and nothing but acro. So.
Huh.
Yeah.
I just don't know how once you go acro, you ever go back. I just don't see it.
Fly line of sight.
Yeah, that's the only time I hit my switch. Flying line of sight.
Try to fly line of sight, you'll go from the acro switch quick.
We're coming in landing. That's about it.
Yeah.
Huh.
I was playing around doing that the other day. I took the 3-inch out. I smacked the 3-inch the other day because my battery goggle is screwed up.
Your microwave
battery screwed up. So I smacked this the other day. So I was flying that. The camera must have got blown out or something, the sensor in it, because when I fired it up, it was like, woo, big bright light. I could see around the edges, so I know that I had picture. I tried turning it down on my goggles and everything, and I tried turning it down. Yeah, something ain't quite right there. So anyway,
I had that problem one other time, and after I cycled the power probably, I don't know, 10 times, it actually came back and has been working since.
really.
So
I think I was playing in the OSD, so I got to get in there and see if maybe I did something with the OSD too before I swap a cam out. I've got another cam over there, but before I swap the cam, I'm going to play with it a little bit more. But yeah, I was playing around with this flying a line of sight in acro mode. I'll tell you what, that's a hard one to do.
Oh, shit, yeah.
I sent it twirling a couple of times across the yard.
nice.
Well, that's one thing, Mike, you're going to notice when you get Falco X is that they don't have stable mode on it. It's straight acro. There is no other option.
Yeah.
But it flies way better, even just flying it around, which I won't do because I'll kill myself.
The only reason I end up leaving it on anymore is just playing around when I'm flying line of sight. You know?
Line of sight for me
I
is
don't even do it in stable mode anymore. If I'm doing it like towards people or something, I'll usually do it then. If I'm by myself and I'm just kind of flying it back or whatever, I usually do the acro so that I can get used to it more. It's just practice.
Right.
But if I'm flying towards some people to go land it over there instead of carrying it back or whatever to show off or whatever, I'll put it into stable mode to fly it over there so I don't kill anybody.
There you go.
Line of sight is for new builds. For me, anyway.
Yep. That's pretty much.
Hover test, back, forward, left, right, land, FPV. Send that motherfucker.
Yep.
I do a flip. I do a couple of flips line of sight too, real quick. You know.
Yeah, I don't even do that.
I got to make sure the rates are decent enough for me.
Right.
I've been playing with my rates and whatnot, and these 3-inchers and stuff like that. Your rates are a little bit different sometimes. So.
What are you down to on them now?
What's that?
What are you down to on them now? Like
I've been playing around. I've got a couple quads at like 667, the stock, and then I've got some that are up towards 1200, like me and Plummet used to run. Right. And then I've got one that's like somewhere around 8.
Nice.
So just playing back and forth, seeing what I kind of feel for them.
Yeah.
Flying feeling.
So I got to be honest. I don't even know what I fly anymore. Default. I fly default flight 1.
Whatever's there.
Whatever it is. This butter, I don't give a shit what it is.
Yep.
Stock rates and everything, huh?
Yeah, stock everything.
Cool. No. I think the diatone's all pretty much stock right now. I don't think I added anything on the rates when I put that together, but I left it that way because it's a racer style anyway.
That thing is fast, dude.
That thing cooks. That's my latest, my JC build. I don't know if you've seen that one, Kat. The diatone JC frame, Blue Falcon.
Oh, that's cool. No, I haven't seen that one.
It's the commemorative frame, so I dressed it up a little bit. I got some blue trim to it and whatnot.
LEDs
like
on
it.
the
motor, F40 Pro.
I saw the LEDs. What color are they?
2150 kV, I think 2150 kV motors. So it's got the Diatone F7 stack in it, which is a 40 amp. So it should be able to handle 6S. But I only run it 4S so far, but it's quick.
Yep.
Nice.
I'm not going to race you.
It's fun flyer though. She's stable. Like I said, I think that's all stock right now too. I don't think I changed the rates into it at all. I left it alone to see how it handled with those motors and everything, because I'm used to like 2450 kV motors and shit. Those 2150s on 4S are a lot different play. They're fun though.
Oh yeah.
So I would like that quad because I like flying fast.
Those green motors that I used to run that I broke so much at them, those were 2150 kV. And I love those motors. They were so smooth. Just the way that they handled and whatnot on that Ghost at that time. But yeah, they were junk. Race stars.
Oh,
My
I
razor
gotta
stars
get
are
going. I gotta get to work, but thanks for having me on and stuff. And it's nice to meet you,
buddy. You're welcome to come anytime. I drop you a link in case you're around. I know you're back and forth with work, so
yeah. Sometime 2 weeks, I think I'll be off on Thursdays again. So
all right,
be able to do it.
Yeah, we'll be here.
All right.
All right, thanks for stopping in, son.
At Top Edge.
Mike, whatever happened to those motors I gave you? Remember those cheap ass ones? Those $3 motors? You still running them?
Which
$3
one?
mode.
The blue?
$3 motors.
Oh. You're talking about those motors.
Yeah, my God, almost 2 years.
Wow.
$3 a piece.
LD power motors. They're on the 6-inch. I run them that way. They're 2300 kV, 2204s. 2204 2300 kV motor. But I run them on my 6-inch. They're pretty decent. They need better motors on this thing, but it's a Martian. I don't care. It's got the R9 module on it for long range.
Yeah, see those motors right there are a product of what 30 beers and paycheck will do.
What do you think of the R9?
The R9's all right. I think the Crossfire is way easier to set up and whatnot than the R9, but I haven't done a whole lot of the long range yet. The video is more where I got to build up now. I've got basic antennas instead of longer range antennas going, so I'm starting to get that way. And I've got the Crossfire on my Alien rig, and then I've got the R9 on my 6-inch Martian rig. So I could try to compare them as far as how they are, but I like them both. The Crossfire seems a little bit smoother to me as far as with the quad, but it could be. I've got the big, huge R9 module. It's not the little one.
Yeah, I have the R9 too, but I just haven't set it up or used it at all yet. So I was curious what you think.
I've got in there.
Wow.
So I mean, it's huge.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you decase it, there's not a whole lot.
All right, guys, give me 1 second. I got to switch on my headphones. I got new ones. I don't like them, so I'm going back to my old ones.
But yeah, the R9 is pretty cool.
Ed, how are you doing down there in that weather?
Huh?
How are you doing? Did the hurricane hit you at all? Like, are you getting the rain up or the wind or anything?
No, that was the most tiring part was waiting for it to see what it was going to do, and it finally went by. So it was supposed to be here Labor Day. Finally passed us yesterday at about noon. You know,
I've seen somewhere got ripped up really bad by a tornado from it.
Oh yeah, no, tornadoes are some of the worst part. You know, they spin off from it, and tornadoes are rough.
Yeah, they got lucky though. I mean, really, I thought that thing was going to slam Florida.
It looked like it wanted to, but it just it calmed down and went north.
Yeah,
there you go.
If it hadn't hovered over the Bahamas for 30+ hours, it would have killed Florida.
And Howie will tell you, R9's a pain in the ass. He hates it.
Really?
He used to be on a AT9 radio, which is Radio Link.
Okay.
And he loved his radio, but he sold all his stuff. And then he decided, okay, he didn't want to sell his stuff, but he had to at the time. He's separated. He moved. Like I said. Anyway.
Should happen.
When he got back in, I convinced him to go ahead and get the QX7.
Yep.
And I got him a deal on that and the R9 setup with the module and a receiver or whatever. So he got a little deal on it or whatever, and he ordered that, and he got it, and he fought for 2 weeks, was it, Howie?
A good 2 weeks.
And tried to get that thing to bind this and that and the other thing. He tried regular FR Sky receiver. He was having all kinds of trouble, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, played around with it some more, trying to do videos for customer support. And all of a sudden, the damn thing started working right again. And so he hasn't messed. Once he got it done, he really hasn't messed with it since. But he didn't like the 2 weeks wait and fighting through to get it. The Crossfire wasn't nothing like that for me. Crossfire, I plugged in the module, I turned on the receiver, and it all did the rest. It's all self-done.
Yeah, mine came with my remote too.
Automatically goes in and this and that. Yeah, it's all nice that way. So yeah, he didn't like the R9. He likes it now. He's flying the R9 actually. So he doesn't
Yeah,
fly.
it took 3 weeks to get it figured out.
Yeah, I'm
He
still
likes the
flying.
Hangout so far. He's just got to figure it out. Make sure his telemetry's right. He said he had a critical link the other day or something flying somewhere or whatever, and he's kind of skeptical about it again. He's just got to check his stuff and make sure he's got things set up right. But he's learning. It's new to him.
Yeah, I need to jump on that Crossfire hype train, man, because I've been flying the same shit for, I don't know, almost 3 years now.
Yeah, you need to just step on hype train right there. 10% off, baby. Hype train.
Yeah, let's see how my paycheck is tomorrow. I've been wanting to do it.
I was thinking I might end up ordering some of those blaster motors for the Diablo.
Those are nice, dude. I love the motors.
Yeah, I thought you had a set of those.
Do it.
Yeah, I do. I love those motors.
I'm a little biased right now, unfortunately.
Last night I was
nothing wrong with that.
There's some cheap motors coming this way though to replace the one he said he had 4 of them sitting around or whatever. So we'll see how the check is, and I might. It's like 130 for 5 motors, 135, something like that for 5 motors.
It's not bad.
I don't have the
10% off. That could help.
I have these ones. I'm just taking the prop off because I flew this on Monday at a concrete place. So essentially a building that's all concrete structure. They didn't have any of the other stuff done, just all the concrete, which I'm working on an edit for probably. And yeah, I beat the hell out of them. Like I have a picture on my Instagram of this thing bent straight up, and these motors still did not falter once. They didn't fail. I smacked the GoPro into a wall and it shut off on me and I lost footage, and like it kept filming sound, but the video just goes black. And yeah, I love these motors. They really hold up.
Respond to your email this morning or your message this morning about do you have hype trains? I actually do have hype trains. This set of grinders right here, these grinder motors have been on this quad for over a year.
They're awesome.
This is the 3rd frame this quad's had, and I'm still running those same 4 motors. So
see, that's what's crazy, because I'm actually trying to break a motor because they got that freaking warranty on those
they
blasters. I'm trying to break one and can't fucking break one. It's pissing me off.
You want me to get the warranty for you, buddy? I got no problem. Look at the wires right out of the bottom of the stator there, man.
I don't want to do that.
No problem breaking motors for you.
That's
maybe you'll spin good still too. That's those are F-Love Fly motors. You ever seen those?
No, I never seen them before.
2205, 2300 K. These came with the B-Fight 210. If you buy the B-Fight 210 on Banggood or whatever, that's the motors that come on it. F-Loves.
See, I find that the less I pay, the less quality to expect with motors. So it is something I'll spend my money on, right? Like these are my other favorites, but I would never fly these in a bashing situation. Like these don't get flown. Like I didn't even fly this the day of the concrete. It was just there in case I happened to smash up the other one. But
then I can just go cruising around.
Yeah.
You gotta keep. Yeah, that's what my dietone will end up being, though.
Well, I mean, I do fly around stuff, but just not concrete stuff. That's
I did. I ripped it around the trees at the park.
Yeah,
no problem. So that's in and out of the trees, racy style, like gapping and stuff, and check that out or not. But yeah, it's not going to be FPV freestyled over. Yeah, no, not the JZ.
No, that's a special quad right there.
The aliens for bashing, and then I don't know if I want to bash the aliens so much anymore either.
Yeah, that's kind of expensive, man. That's KISS version 2.
This right here is my basher officially. This is a Cyclone FPV made this frame. He's down in Texas. He cuts frames himself and everything, designs them, blah, blah, blah. This is called the Diablo, and it's a squished top, but it's got the full front. So it splits here in the middle, right there, for a drop down. So it's got the lower profile here, but the higher profile here. So it's a nice basher, but I got the frame for free, and I've been beating the shit out of it, and those are the scratches that are on the ends of the arm. So I mean, the carbon fiber is
Well,
really
honestly, that's like the CL1. Like you can see the damage I've done. That's about it. And again, this thing's been smashed a bunch, especially because I'm new, right? Like, and there's hardly anything anywhere on this quad.
You noobs. I got 3 years in. I'm a noob.
I'm 3 months in, but I broke the arm off this in like no time. Like I've already had to replace an arm and buy extras.
So this is the alien that I just rebuilt.
Oh yeah.
It's got, if it hits the light the right way, that'll actually go to like a purplish color instead of blue.
I'm laughing only because give them 3 weeks.
Yeah. No, I've reinforced it a little bit more these days, though, Adam. See, I got some bumpers on. I'm trying to protect it a little bit more. This is a brand new frame, but this quad was built last June or 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
We go down to Nubapalooza.
2 years ago.
Yeah, it would have been a year and a half ago, I guess it would have been now.
Yeah.
But anyway, I built that when I come back from Nubapalooza. I bought the frame down there and built it up. It's a KISS V2, fully out, all the way through, 32-bit ESCs, all that, motors talking, everything. So I've smashed these into steel poles at 60 miles an hour head on and not done much damage to the frame at all. So it's Impulse Alien, though.
Yeah. I got this one the other day. This is the Wild Willie Dolphin frame.
Oh, yep,
Yeah, one of our buddies has one.
No.
I think so. Yeah, I think Chronix will correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Capture has one.
That's got set up so you could put dual cam in that, right?
Yeah, you probably could if you wanted to. But this top part is actually the GoPro mount.
Yeah, I know, but doesn't it have a spot for the dual cam if you wanted it?
I'm sure you could. Look at the size of that fucker.
Yeah.
Seriously, that's like back
crazy.
in like the old days where you had big ass cameras. You know what I mean?
How thick are those arms, Adam?
6 millimeter.
Wow.
So which one?
Gonna need some screws.
Huh?
Which one is the princess?
The Princess is the Zing motor one. This one's the Princess with the battle axe. Because she was my first build. So the beater, my beater, I got secondhand because I didn't believe in spending money on stuff when I was starting. And then this was the first one I built. And because it's a battle axe, which is more fragile, and then the Zing motors, that's why she became Princess. And then this one's my Candy because she's my new beater, sort of. She's kind of the main bitch now. Like I fly her the most. And she's Candy just because everything ended up being pink and blue. So I figured Candy, Cotton Candy, and she's got leopard print. So it's kind of like a stripper name, I guess, in a way too. But
So you have a beater and a beater.
yeah, I've got, so this is my beater. And then I've got like a basher backup beater, which is still my most comfortable.
Bando Slayer.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the one that like, if I'm going to send it and probably not come out alive, I'll use the other one. But right now it's out of commission because I need to get another stack for
6
it.
months from now, she'll be full send and everything.
Yeah, just so everybody knows.
I can send everything, but the Princess is not on concrete.
It's hard not to full send.
In case anybody's
Once you
wondering,
get it, yeah.
this was a $75 frame 2 weeks ago. They're on sale for $35.
That's awesome. Except that sucks for you because you probably paid $75.
No, sure, hell no. I paid $35. I don't buy that shit.
So then that's awesome. I like it.
I'm cheap as fuck.
Adam's a bargain shopper, but he's shot big.
I do. I shop big. I buy a lot of shit when I do find it.
Fair. I seem to be spending a lot more money. I always like halfway through the month, I'm like, no more drone parts. And then I'm buying something again tonight. Like it's just constant.
Oh, yeah.
My new quad just actually got to the house. I'm unfortunately not there, but Chronix picked it up at the mail today for me. So I'm excited to go over that tomorrow night, probably on Val and Kim's channel, because I promised them I would do a live unboxing for them.
Go.
But it's the Beta 85X 4K.
Oh, sweet.
Roger, welcome in. Ice Hat, welcome in. Who else do we miss? The Craft King #1, welcome in. Thanks everybody for stopping in.
What did you lose, iChat?
His quad.
Craft King.
Craft King lost his quad.
I know, but he didn't say what kind.
Oh, my apologies.
I got a good beeper. I got to install that on something someday. Adam's probably going to tell me to give it back.
Yeah, you got 2 weeks.
Who's that weird dude now? There's some weird dude on the stream, man. Oh, there he is.
Can you guys hear me?
Now
Eric.
yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, what adorable little pandas.
That'd be my wife's doing.
It's always a woman's hand.
It looks like you're working on trying to look like him, though, Eric. What the heck's up with all that? Been late lately, huh?
Yeah. I've been neglecting to shave. I got to get rid of this for long, but it's almost to the point where I got to save it because winter's right around the corner. So
yeah,
That's right.
Season, all that coming up.
how's it going, Roger and Val and Ice Hat?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me explain what's been happening with the
The FPV.
the air mode or whatever that is,
Yeah.
the stability mode.
Okay.
Because we're giving them shit.
Yeah, that is not me. I have not flipped the switch since I flipped the switch. What it is when I'm zinging along, going 500 miles an hour and hit a pole and just go whipping around like crazy, it'll do that once in a while. It automatically puts it back into that for some reason. And in order to get it back out, I have to flip the switch a couple times, and then it'll pop back out and go back into air mode.
I got a solution for that.
So what?
You pull out that piece of shit beta flight board. You put a Flight 1 board in it, and then all goes away.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
So what
simple.
quad is that on, Eric?
What's that, Mike?
What quad is that on?
The UR65.
I will wait.
That's going to be a all-in-one board on it, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, the whole thing's a board, pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
it's probably something with the flash or tuning on it. It could be with whoops and stuff. A lot of times when they're flying, because they're inductor style or this or that, they'll end up catching bad air under the whoop, under the prop and whatnot, and they'll end up flipping. That could be why you're catching a lot of flip that way, where it catches some bad air or something, or motor desyncing from being too much or something. Maybe, I don't know. Vibration could be, but why
that is odd though.
why the board is flipping back into stable mode is crazy. I would think that it's probably something that you need to reflash, but I'd hate to lose your tune and whatnot that you've got too. So
Yeah.
there's a
That's
few
the first I've heard of that, to be honest with you.
It's happened, I think, a total of 3 times now. Like I either crashed hard or hit a pole or something. And then, like, remember Ed, something happened before? Oh yeah, the numbers changed. Remember for
when
the
you ask
battery?
the know-it-all, okay, Joshua Bardwell, if it's something that's happening after you've crashed, you've done something to the quad.
Well, I'm wondering too.
You've done something. There's something that isn't right to that quad now, because you've hit something and crashed it, and now something is. So
Yeah.
there's certain processes you got to go through. It could be desyncing, like a bad motor. I know a lot of times when I had a motor, I had tattoo motors. Good example. I had the tattoos. They're $75, $78 for 4 motors, something like that. They came out about the same time as the hype trains, but you can only buy them in 4s. That sucks.
That's
They're
stupid.
great. They're smooth motor. They're 2450 kV, but they're real close to the stators. So if you bang them real hard, it scuffs the stator wires.
Huh.
And I did that to some motors here and there, and all of a sudden the motor's desyncing, and every time I go to do a roll or something, whoop, death roll.
Wow.
The motor was causing it to desync all the time, just
I'm
because of
wondering
the stator being scuffed up in the wires. So it could be a bent housing. It could, could be that you've caused the ESC to desync all the time now.
It doesn't do it all the time. It's only done it like 3 times, and it's only happened after like a bad crash.
I'm wondering if maybe when you go into modes in Betaflight, I thought we did this, Eric, when we were setting it up. But when you tighten the bands, when you flip the switch, you know how that little bar moves back and forth?
Yeah.
Maybe we didn't tighten that up enough, or we left it too wide.
As long as they're not overlapping, it doesn't matter.
No.
They can come right to each other. As long as they don't overlap, it won't matter.
You know what you could try? Just to try it, because it just take you a minute.
Hit
It's just
air mode and take off all the
Yeah,
other.
just eliminate them.
It'll
Try it
only
out,
go
see what
into
happens.
air mode now.
Worth
If
a
it
shot.
only goes into acro, then you're set. You don't have to worry about it. You won't fly it any other way then.
Oh, turn off the accelerometer.
See if it'll just stay that way. Turn the accelerometer off. It'll stay in air mode all the time. So it's always in acro. It won't even use the accelerometer to tell it to stable out or anything.
Yeah, try it out. It's worth a shot.
Yeah, it's weird. I just had to like toggle the switch a couple times, and then it goes back in. Like you could tell, like if you go back and watch the video, it'll say air again, like sometimes through there. After I figure it out,
and take off your stable mode and horizon mode. Just delete those two, okay? And then go into your configuration tab, and under that, take off your accelerometer, save it. And then down below, you'll see air mode. Click air mode. Make sure air mode's turned on. Save. And then you'll have only acro. Only acro. Your accelerometer won't tell it to gyro, this or that. So.
That's good to remember.
I'm such a noob. I'm probably off base on this, but can't you just reflash the stack and then that, like with the firmware, and wouldn't that maybe?
It sounds like it's something wrong with the board though, that's caused from crashing too many times, or something's caused it to do it all of a sudden now, where if he crashes, it's doing it. It sounds to me like something with either the accelerometers or the gyros kind of goofy or something, but that'll tell you if it's the accelerometer acting up or not by shutting off the accelerometer and going only into acro mode. You won't have any of the accelerometer. If it does it then you know that it's something with the gyro or something versus, you can try flashing the board over, but you got to make sure you save your tuning and whatnot from your pages or whatever. Take pictures of every tab. When you go to each tab, take a picture of it with your phone and then program it back in exactly like you did on those pictures.
That's good to remember.
Quad Farm, welcome in.
Kissy says, you need to use Flight 1, Rob. Come here with that Kiss bullshit. No, come on.
RC, welcome in.
Hey, Blizz.
I'm such a Flight 1 fanboy. It's sad, but I don't care.
Blizzard.
Blizzard is a solid dude, and that's all I'm going to say about that.
Long time.
Oh, yeah. Blizzard? Yeah, Blizzard's he's my homie.
Yeah, he's definitely a solid dude.
Holy smokes, there's 15 people watching us.
And you've only been on for 30 minutes. It's only going to get bigger.
Yeah, I know. I looked at the clock a minute ago. It was like 30 minutes. I'm like, wow, really? It's like an hour already.
Yeah, time flies when you're having fun.
Dude, I did 5 miles carrying gear today at work, painting exterior. Sprayed 10 gallons of paint on, and we're doing a condo complex. There's 13 buildings in the complex. So I had one building at one end that I had to work on, and then one building at the other end I had to work on. So I had to carry the gear off. Yeah, it sucked. All by myself.
That's horrible.
We got full extension ladders. We've got a lineman ladder that does 38 feet, and that's just tall enough to hit these peaks without having to stretch. So the ladder we're using is just a couple feet short of that. It's like 34 feet or something like that.
Wow.
So, yeah, spraying at the top of that, doing the big walls.
That's got to be heavy. I know the 32 footers are heavy.
Not a fun day, but oh well.
I hope.
Remember, you got a big bonus coming at the end. Yeah, nice. I hope so. I'm making like $5 extra an hour for doing it, and I'm the only one making that kind of money right now there. So,
well, you should be. Trust me, I know you're.
I should be making 25. If it was me doing it for myself, I'd be charging 50 an hour minimum. So, Being a subcontractor, I should be charging them more.
Oh, definitely.
But oh well.
Oh, what you got? What's that? B-span non-FPV there. You got
Beastman, not FPV.
yeah, I'm hating on him.
AJ's a good work. Well, Brandon's been stepping up a little bit, but he hasn't been. I haven't been working with him so much. He's been working with the boss, and he's been working with the boss's dad here and there, and he hasn't had a whole lot of chance to screw off any of that. So
At least you got guys. I'm a one-man crew.
well, that was me today. I was the one-man crew today. But
It kills me. All
we've
I
got
hear.
like 6 people employed by the company officially, and we've worked all year round. I mean,
Yeah.
we're busy all the time. I could do 45 hours a week if I wanted to. I don't get no overtime or anything, so I ain't doing it.
See, that's why I do it, because I do get a lot of overtime.
Hun.
I do about 35 hours a week is all I end up doing usually.
See, I tell everybody, my job's easy, man. I work 50-plus hours a week. I'm a service advisor at a car dealership, and I get yelled at for a living.
Wow.
Boom. That's what I do.
I do a lot of that too.
Oh, yeah.
All the community, the condos that we're doing right now, it's a retirement community. You got to be like 50 years older or something like that to live in there. Yeah, trust me, I get a lot of it out. I'm not going to be done. There's 72 decks in here, lady. Those are just the back decks, and they're not all getting done. You better go check with Chuck. He's the guy that runs the complex.
Yeah.
Go check with him. If it's on my list.
Now, see, that would irritate me. I'd be like, when your prunes are dehydrated, you old fucking hag, leave me alone. Piss me
The
off.
boss told me I got 3 extra decks, it looks like, going on the list today. That was after I left this afternoon. So
Yeah, you got to be nice, though. Part of the
yeah, they're just set in their ways. They're retired. They paid for condos, and it's like a condo community. So certain things are paid for by the condos. Certain things they have to do themselves. Like if they have to replace a garage door, they have to do that themselves. Their windows, they'll have to replace those themselves.
Yeah.
You know, if they want different windows than what are in. Gutters, if they want gutters put across, they have to upgrade that themselves. They own the building themselves, but they pay to the condo community to do certain upkeep as well. So like the maintenance as far as lawn care, all the trees and this and that, like the decks and the painting of the buildings and stuff, that's all added into their thing. So we get to go in and deal with them that, oh wait, we're paying for this, and they think they're so anyway entitled.
Oh, yeah.
Most of them probably are. They probably got 3 times the money I've ever dreamt of having in my pocket. You know what I mean? So,
You're not wrong. They
yeah,
do. I deal with them every day, too.
Yeah. So,
They're
fortunately, I
good
keep this
people,
going. After I get done with this condo thing, I might trim this off, but I'm keeping it until I'm done with these old folks. So at least they get a little bit more respect with the gray show.
Rob would, too. He would, too.
The rest of the guys are all young and whatnot. So when they walk up to the group, they automatically look towards me, you know. So, all right, cool.
The homeowner I'm dealing with right now, everything's got to be perfect.
Mm.
And he I don't know, he's a teacher, but he knows it all. So he stares at your work and he picks it apart in his brain because he can't figure out how you did it because it's not how he would have did it, kind of thing. So he'll show up on the job and just stare, and you can see that he's just picking your work apart.
2 hours, and you ain't doing that right.
Yeah,
you better fix your stuff.
But he can't say nothing because it looks perfect. Obviously, it's not, but it looks perfect. So he can't say nothing. So he's just.
I've only been painting 18 years. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing.
Yeah.
A roofer, and he actually had a millionaire homeowner last week steal from him a little freaking measuring square. So he walked off the job because he was like, I'm going to punch this idiot. Like, he watched the guy throw it in his van because, he can't afford his own little, I don't know what it is. I don't roof, obviously, but he said some little square measuring thingy or other. And yeah, like, I don't get it. I don't know. I have a lot of respect for anybody in the trades that puts up with these idiots, but On the other side of the fence, if I had people coming and doing work on my house that I paid a lot of money
I
for,
want it done right.
I would be picky too.
I want it
Yeah.
done
See, I look at service this way. If you're paying for the work, I will do my best to make sure you're happy. No, I work at a dealership. If I'm giving you something, shut the fuck up and take it.
Yeah. If I'm coming in for warranty
Yeah.
and they give me attitude, that's when I lose my mind because it's like I paid you for this warranty. It's not my fault you're not getting money right now from me because you already got the money from me.
right.
Oh,
But
yeah. Yeah,
but-
that shit irritates me, man. It pisses me off. I give you a
Right.
free oil change and your tire is 1 pound off. You know what? Go play hide and go fuck yourself.
right?
Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stupid.
Hey, man, that's cross side, okay? It was actually only half a pound.
Oh, yeah. My tire monitor said, I don't care what your fucking monitor said, dick.
Oh, I can see chat now.
Good.
My wife took the phone, so I couldn't.
Oh,
My uncle
Why
uncle
don't you
called.
pop out the chat?
I'm still new to this. I haven't really done much of this. This
You pull up YouTube
duck
on a
thing.
separate tab, and
yep.
where the chat is, there's the ellipses, but instead of being this way, the ellipses are this way. And essentially it's just 3 dots. Click it and hit pop out chat. And then it brings the chat to a different side for you.
Yeah, you got to play with the windows, Eric, and then you got to minimize, not minimize, but what's the word? Shrink. You got to adjust the screen.
Multi-window viewing.
Scale or something.
Yeah,
Mine's got the
Okay.
multi-window. I could have
Okay.
like 3 different windows going on my phone if I wanted to.
see, I don't
I
know how
never used the thing though. Once usually confusing enough with the damn phone.
how's that coffee going, Rob?
Lily says goodnight, everyone.
Night.
Nice.
Everybody
Lily.
says goodnight, Lily.
Why did you bring me
I haven't heard you sing in a long time, little lady.
Yeah, she's still here, doing good. No more broken wrist.
Oh, nice.
Until the next time.
All these kids
Yeah.
are breaking their
Well,
wrists
yeah,
right now. I
hopefully
think
it won't
that's
be
my
like
first to say that.
We'll put this back in the fridge.
Gotta drink more milk, kids.
Go get in bed.
Yeah, they do all the time. They drink it in their cereal, but
It's because of her diabetes. It makes it,
apparently it's because of her diabetes.
Yeah.
it weaker. Her immune system.
Oh, yeah, it makes it a little weaker.
Mom,
Probably makes the healing a little slower too.
Yeah.
That's a bummer. I mean, she went the full 6 to 8 weeks for a break, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's something with the farm cat.
But Kat, where are you ripping tomorrow?
She's ripping herself back home.
I'm
going
traveling for not to fly all week, and I've tried, but these jerks won't fly with me because, you know, wives get mad when dudes fly with women. So the disadvantage of being a female is that I don't get to fly with people if I'm alone. So yeah, and I got invited to go to a race event earlier, but I don't race. I like freestyle, and I had a bad migraine. So I just stayed here and got ready for this instead and sat in the dark.
Can you believe that? There's a bunch of jealous wives in FPV, people. Believe it.
That just blows my mind.
Yeah, me too,
Oh,
honestly.
because
Well,
they
I-
can't. So in other words, because they don't fly, they don't like
Yeah. That's right.
husbands flying.
The cat was talking about it earlier. She said she's had them come and meet up and hang out there in the car while they flew together and whatnot. I'm like, well, he probably enjoyed that because he actually got his wife to come hang out with him while he flew then. That works.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
that's crazy.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, Tiff, she hasn't been really flying a whole lot or doing much of anything lately.
Uh-oh. Where'd she go? Poof.
Yeah, she disappeared.
DC.
Bobby,
There she is.
I don't recognize you, Bobby.
Sorry.
I was like, what? Was I not supposed
Good
to say
old hotel crap.
timing?
See,
No,
that's-
as soon
I
as
probably meant
as soon as
funny.
it happened, YouTube's like, bye-bye.
Bye,
I
Felicia.
look on your face like, I was
No,
and
no,
then
and it's honestly like I get it from the woman's side. I wouldn't want some random chick going to fly with chronics, but at least come out with your man and meet me and give me a chance, which is what Exotic FPV's wife did when I was up north. Is she actually came with him the first time? Cause like I got a man, I post about him all the time. I'm not looking like I just want to fucking fly, and I want someone to come with me as a spotter because I'm new. So, and there's so many spots out here I want to fly. Like I'm so bummed out, but I'll make sure it
Not
happens
just
soon.
that. It's just funner to fly with other people.
Oh,
Bubby
100%. And I'm new. I need people.
I don't know if you guys know Bubby FPV. Bubby FPV is one of our young
I don't know Bubby, but that's cool.
FPV pilots.
I like
Like
Fish and Junk. I'll show you that.
Under the age of 16, I think.
Yeah, Fishing Junk is my
I
fishing
don't know
channel.
if he's
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
or not, but that's my relation.
Yeah, she doesn't know, guys.
Oh.
Fishing Junk's my other channel.
Yeah, I've never seen him
Wi-Fi.
before, I don't think.
I think you're hooked to Wi-Fi.
Right.
You're looking at him.
You look at me right there.
I got,
Hotel Wi-Fi is balls.
Hey,
I got a fishing
Yeah.
channel and a gaming channel as well as RC.
It's like having a lag out right now. There she goes again.
All right, Lily, yeah, good night.
Bye, Lily.
Everybody says good night.
That whole
She's-
cell fucking.
She's
Wi-Fi.
procrastinating.
Now,
All right, Willie.
AKA Puddles FPV. I didn't see you there. Welcome, man. Oh,
Yeah.
this guy.
I don't know. Yeah. Hey, go ahead and tell her, Val. I don't think she heard me.
I knew it was under the age of 16. I knew you were getting up close to that, but I knew it was under 16 because at 16, you can actually start competing multi-GP.
Yeah, I'm not flying against no kids like that, man. I am not going to
Yeah.
show it up like that.
That
They will
boy's got
kick my ass.
He's a freestyler.
I'm not doing it.
Bubby is a freestyler, and he can fly, man. That boy's got some sticks. At 14 years old.
That's
Yeah.
because they got those young reflexes, man.
Oh, yeah, you better watch out, Willie. He's coming after the whole rotor riot. GOGs, man.
I know I had a kid give me shit one time. He's cool. Man, I can't remember his name. He's really cool. He's like, oh, I did this. I did that. Can you do that? I'm like, yeah, bro. I threw my
Sorry,
credit
Pat.
card down. Can you do that, bro? he's fucking giving me shit. He's a cool kid, though. He
I
hits me
do
up
like
once in a
that
while.
about the stream yards. It's easy to get in and out of a stream with this. Some of the other programs haven't been so easy from what I've heard.
No, this isn't actually too bad. Google Hangout kind of sucked.
Yeah,
Now,
what
I can
happened
pay
to
for this
that?
and I can get more in the stream too. than
Yeah.
6 people.
Well, even
So-
looking at you guys, it's way clearer.
Yeah, it's got good quality.
Yeah, the quality's awesome.
720 clean, easy enough. So
The only problem I'm seeing is that Ed drinks my beer faster. He's always drinking my beer all the time. Every
you gotta
Thursday.
get on the other side of them or something. Maybe I should
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, he's reaching over.
get you. Let's see what we can do here. No, I can't get him over there. Maybe
I'm getting at him.
Oh, wow.
maybe he'll spill some on you now, Adam. No, I don't want me over there.
Not a beam night, huh, Mike?
Share screen? No, I don't want to share screen.
Are you gonna grow your hair back, Mike?
I don't know. Probably.
Hey, mine's almost down to my butt again.
Oh, geez. Yeah, I chopped it off for Sherwin-Williams interview, and then they told me no, and now they keep sending me things. Oh, the position's filled, and I'm like, well, yeah, they told me no anyway, so I don't care if the position's available. Yeah. What you got there, Quad Farm, Rob?
I got rocking a school shirt
Uh-oh.
or hat.
I'm going to put it on a different tab so I can watch it later. You do keep the new iPhone, 10% off.
Rob, try those blasters, bro. You will love them. I'm really digging them, man.
All
And I
the
mean,
money's going to the
I know
charity.
10%'s not a lot, but it's 10% in your pocket and not anyone else's.
Yep. 10% in your pocket, and 10% to a charity. Is what it works
Exactly.
out to be. 10% that
100%.
you're saving goes to a charity.
Yeah, I guess so, eh? That's exactly how they're doing it.
Yeah. So the money you're saving is going to a charity.
So
There
what
is why
what
won't I
company
hate
is that through, Cat?
well,
through
you might
Rotor
hate me
Riot.
for it, but it's Rotor
Hey,
Riot.
drone pool.
That is Chad Capper's doing right there.
Yep.
Or I guess it would be Ladrib's doing because he's the president.
No, he's still involved, and Capper's the one that messaged
Yeah.
all of us. So
So this is an RDQ code then, Cat?
That's a Rotor Riot code.
Oh,
I don't
right,
know.
Rotor Riot.
hell, Rotor Riot. Hype trains are Rotor Riot motors. Exclusive to them.
Okay.
All the hype train
But-
motors
But
get
Summit
named after
has some, Night Train has some, and I have some.
hype trains rock, dude. Grinders. The bot grinder motors, Ed, those are hype trains.
So they
Well,
have
it used to be anyway. I don't know. He keeps changing. Now he's not Rotor Riot, so I don't know if his new motors that he's coming out with are going to be hype train or not.
No, they'll be
They're gonna
TVS
made
probably.
by T-Motor or anything either. He's gone to a whole different company and everything, I think.
Hey Ed, which ones are the ones that are on the I got in the Baduga build?
I don't know. You're the one that has them.
Yeah, but you're supposed to remember that stuff.
Oh, really?
Hold on, I'll go grab it quick.
Yeah, just remember you can get those the break it by the hype train motors, the blasters are the ones that come with the warranty. They're the only warranted motor out there so far. You buy them for the
Lifetime.
price, lifetime warranty, and you send them back or you break them, you send in a picture of the serial number and I think your purchase thing, and for $10 I think it is, you get a new motor.
Wow.
There it is, Ed. It still looks just as pretty as the day I didn't put it together.
That's right. Well, glad to have you, bud.
Well, you just got some soldering to do, Eric. That's all.
Yeah, basically. It says Sam Gook series KV 2500.
Sam Gooks are pretty good. They're cheap motors, but they're decent motors for the price. It's like Kat was saying about motors. You can pay for good motors, or you can pay for cheap motors. But if you pay for cheap motors, expect it. So if you're gonna buy like racecraft or race stars or this or
Razor
that,
Stars, yeah.
yeah, racer stars, you're gonna get cheaper motors. You're not gonna pay the high dollar.
See,
But you're not gonna
the
pay
nice thing with the
quality.
Razor Stars though is Chronix is super resourceful because money's not always there, and
Mhm.
he will take different bells and different housing, and he can glue magnets. He does all
Right.
kinds of stuff to make those things keep going. So
got a
I mean,
box of
as much as they
motors.
break, he fixes them like crazy.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm
I
a firm
think
believer.
motors-
Any motor is better than no motor.
Right, Adam.
I can't imagine this thing flying, Ed. Can you? This thing is going to scream.
Well, you need to get busy on that thing, Eric. Come on, man.
Eric, bro, send to me.
These are great motors, but the starters
send
are
it.
kind of screwed up. But the bells are great, so I've kept them in case I find something that a bell will fit. They're close to the hype train
That's it,
bell.
and even the magnets, anything, right?
Yeah, I got like 2 sets of those. So I've got, these are the green motors that I was talking about that I broke something of. They're 2150
Oh, yeah.
kV, but this is how I broke them. Broke the shaft off right at the top there.
Oh yeah.
So if I get a shaft, these have a screw in the side so I can change that shaft up
Huh.
here. So I could change that shaft out if I can find the shaft that fits them. And the stators are still great. They're smooth motors, but I've got like, I don't know, 13, 14 of these sitting around just like that. They broke all the same way. I've got one of those motors still running on a beater quad for my kid. But yeah, it's on the case.
So today's video starts off as EBR just commented, flip that switch. So he's picking on me. So that means I could have sworn it showed like partway through it that I flipped it back.
You got followers and stalkers now, aren't you crazy?
Hey,
You got stalkers, Eric.
Yeah, welcome to
Stalking your
FPV, bro.
videos, waiting. Watch and make sure you're flying acro.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have the mode in your OSD, Eric. You're supposed to pay attention to that.
Yeah, I did, and that's how I knew it. Well, that when I'm flying, because it doesn't do the rolls like I want it to. It just goes up.
Pick on you so you don't forget it again. Now he'll be over there for 10 minutes flipping it till it says acro.
Yeah, because one of the previous videos I did, I was flying, and then I just kept going up and up and up and up, and I'm trying to roll, and it's not doing nothing.
I got a brand new grinder sitting up in the cupboard still, up in the closet.
Yeah, guys, if you want to talk to Kat,
grinders from a year
just
ago.
put Kat. I ain't typing that shit out. Just put Kat. She'll see it.
Yeah, that's it. I pay attention enough usually to see it. It's not even that long. If you're on a computer, you type cut and it comes up.
Now
It's just on mobile, you gotta type it out.
These grinders are the V1s. These are the first grinders that came out. These aren't like 2 and 3. I think he's got 3 different versions that came out with the grinders so far. This is version 1, the original. They're still running. All of them run good. A couple of them, I probably could change some bearings in, but other than that, this one right here's got one that's kind of noisy. It's probably what I'm getting my video noise. I might change it. I don't know.
And yeah, I definitely broke my fair share already.
Yeah, I broke a lot of motors.
I broke a lot of everything.
This is the one from
Shit.
This is yesterday's escapade.
Oh yeah. It's still sad.
That's crazy.
Mike,
Well, you
bro, I'm
solder it
telling
back.
you.
What's sad
Like,
is
do you have enough left
if I
to
could
solder
get
it back?
3 wires, I could probably fix it from the stator, but I don't think I
Do
can
it.
get one of those wires. I think there's one that came too far, so I can't get to it.
You won't know if you don't try. And what do you have to lose? You already broke it. Might as
Right.
well try.
Gotta try. Give it a try, Night Train.
I've done that with some motors. I've fixed some beaters. I don't know if I fixed that close though.
I don't know, Mike. We need to fly this weekend so you can fly my fucking rig and get the fuck off the shit you're flying.
You're trying to still sell him on Flight One, aren't you?
I'm not gonna lose, dude. This is gonna fucking happen. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen.
See, Adam already knows that I wanted to have at least one of each kind of rig anyway, so he knows I'm going to get one. And he's just waiting for me to only fly that one now.
Oh, there
Yeah,
they are.
I just gotta, you know, hey, bro, it's gotta poke him a little bit.
I got Kiss after I flew his.
Yeah, Kiss is legit. Kiss is nice.
I flew his Kiss rig that he got from Flylow, and I flew that one time, and I was like, I got to get me a Kiss rig. And then we went down to Texas, and while I was in Texas, I bought the alien frame and the steel PDB off of Flylow, came home and put the rest of the parts on order, and been flying a Kiss rig ever since. I still fly Beta Flight too, though. I'm not sold on Kiss or Beta Flight or anything yet.
Because you haven't fucking flown Flight One.
Pretty easy to set up and whatnot, so I do like it, and it runs real smooth. I don't have any issues really ever with my Kiss rig at all. If it's an issue, it's because I beat it up and something's loose or a bad connection or something like that. Like the last time I crashed it, broke an arm. I ripped the arm come off and ripped one pad off the steel PDB, and fixing that, the flight controller that I had on there at one time, I accidentally knocked one of the connectors off and resoldered it. And when it come back off this time, it took a pad too. So I ended up having to change the steel PDB and the Kiss flight controller. So
all right, let's try to make a deal here. in the next couple of weeks, if I can get Nick Willard, Wild Willie, come on and talk about Flight 1 Falco, will you guys at least try it?
No.
God damn it! Shoot.
I love the Mamba stacks I run. Chronix is running them too. If it ain't
Yeah.
broke, don't fix it.
Well,
There's a
Oh,
lot of people that swear by the Mamba stack. That's for
But-
sure.
and you know, I do that a lot of times too. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Ask me what I'm running on most of my quads.
That's
Beta
it.
Flight F4 boards.
income tax is coming,
EXP.
and I'm buying a fucking Flight 1 board for Kat, and I'm sending it to her. If I send it to you, you got to do it.
I know that's true, but I just don't know. I need a quad to put it on. I'm not going to mess with one of my
I'll put it
existing
in red.
quads.
No,
Wow.
no, take your time. 5 months, it don't matter.
Same flight controller. The only difference is this one, this one I think is running a D-Shot 600, and the other two are running D-Shot 1200.
Crons, you're on crack, bro. No, I'm just playing. This is messing with you, buddy.
And one of those boards is at least a year and a half old.
I do gotta say, Beta Flight 3.57 probably was the best Beta Flight I've ever flew. It was
That's
nice.
exactly what we run on
Yeah,
everything.
it did fly nice. It really did.
Yeah, it's before they started adding all the extra filtering and all that crap.
Yeah, it was nice. It was just plug it in, tune a little bit and rip it.
I think they started a little bit of filtering in like 5.2 or somewhere around there. And then
But
they
it
went
was,
to
but it
filtering.
was still fun to fly. It's when they got into other shit that's like, dude, you just lost me. I'm not a fucking engineer. You know what I mean? I just want to fly quad. I don't want to have to do all this.
See, I'm really lucky because that's where it's Chinese to me. I'll build them, I can solder, I'll do all of that. I love that part. But Chronix helps me with all my tuning. And he's slowly teaching me it, but I'd be lost without him for that aspect.
Look at the group in here, man. This is like a Canadian drone hub raid going on in here, it looks like. Bernardo. You got
I didn't even
Roger
pay
in here
attention.
for a while still. Val's in here. Holy smokes.
You got everybody. Everybody's coming
Yeah.
for you.
24 people.
Pat, you gotta come
25.
on more often,
25.
girl. You bring in all the people, girl.
I just like to make friends everywhere I go. What can I say?
I just want you to know, I think you're the first official female that's been on this stream for the Hangout, though. So
What do you mean
That's
by
pretty cool.
official?
Yeah. No, I don't want to know what it
I
means,
don't think
actually.
we've had any. Well, we've had the kids on. I mean, like RC Crazy's daughter's been in the background before or whatever. But I mean, yeah, we've never had anybody come in officially on their own that was a female so far. So
I thought you were talking like pre and post op. And so I was like, what do you mean official?
I wasn't checking, but
Mike pretty much
I'll take Chronix
says it's usually like you see the Targe on the channel. It's usually us.
that's awesome, John. I'm glad. YouTube will finally get it together sooner or later, I pray. Everybody was complaining. Ed said he didn't get a link for the show either until it actually went live.
I get Canadian Drone Hubs 4 hours after he ends his stream. Every time.
That's a Canadian thing, eh?
Ugh.
Oh,
We're all ootin' and boot, riding our polar bears and living in our igloos.
Well, Plummett's my local flyer that's right down the street too. He's 45, about a half hour away. So he's your neighbor too, Kat.
Well, and Val's now doing like a female flyer edition with a bunch of us because she's got like Rad Girl, Fox was on it. I think she's had Zoe before. Like she's trying to get a bunch of ladies on, and it's all about trying to get more women in it because
That's good.
I wish more did. Oh, look at Quad Farm's wife is doing it now too. See?
His wife's been flying since she
Yeah, but he said he's got her first video to upload.
There you go. He's been working on getting her to upload some videos and been working on some stream type stuff too, but they haven't done any official live streams, have you? Full live streams, or was it all recorded streams?
I don't know. He will.
I'm waiting for the live one. I've been trying to watch.
Oh, dude, Rob's wife is as tough as him. Yeah.
Well, I know.
She'll do it.
There's no
Trust me.
cut for edits.
Yeah, she don't fuck around.
That's what I'm waiting on. No cuts, no edits. You can't say nope. Forget it. We want the full live. Yeah. Rob Uncut is definitely.
Shit, Rob, you want to do a live stream, bro? Let me know. I'll be there.
Yeah, I will be too, as long as you stay on for an hour or so, because it'll take that long for me to get the notification.
We'll get close. Watch this. I bet.
Hey, Rob, have you know?
I hope he ain't playing.
That player's only been flying since June, just so you know.
Vampire's wife still calls them planes. Hey, at least she knows that you're flying something.
Approach. Oh, there it is.
All right, guys, I'm gonna head out for the night.
All
Oh,
right, later, Eric.
Have a good night.
Yeah, me
you
too.
guys picked on him too much. You're making him leave.
And I got tons of footage uploaded every day, or there's at least one every day. Thanks to Ed.
That's
So
awesome.
were you in acro mode today? Your footy today?
Yep, every time. I'm always in acro. The only time I'm not is when it decides it doesn't want to be.
He's gonna go take all the other ones off his quad now, so he doesn't have to worry about it to see if it fixes his issues that he's having, and then you guys won't be able to say he's not in acro. He'll say, "No, I'm not in acro. I'm in air mode, baby."
Yeah, that would now that it's done it a couple times, I always check, but it's usually I don't notice it until I'm like airborne and I go to turn or something and it's all stiff.
Ooh, she caught her 400 on my stream. I'm so privileged.
All right, guys.
I did. I got my last 5.
Awesome.
Oh, now I got to figure out how to leave.
Definitely stop after you have a battle after.
Can't just back out,
Right?
No, bro. Once you're in here, you're here.
Oh,
Forever.
no. Oh, wait.
I'm just playing.
Oh, there
Wow,
it is.
you didn't
Okay.
sign that contract when you came in about selling yourself to Night Train and you're forever his. And
Yeah, I mean-
Well, we already know that. So I got his one and only sticker on my
Yeah, he's
RC
got my
Crazy
only,
board.
he's got my only logo sticker ever made so far.
Why don't you have more?
Because I haven't paid his wife to make any more.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's a sticker maker.
I'll see if I can
Maybe
hint,
as
poke
a
or
gift
something.
to me for coming up on my 1,000 here, buddy.
There you go.
Yeah,
I'll talk to Tiffany, see what we can do.
I'd like that, buddy. That'd be cool. I'll
Get
send
you
them to
started.
everybody.
Get you started.
Yeah. I
All
went and bought a car, so I don't have money now. I spent 10 grand last month on 2 cars. I don't have any money.
All right.
So I have a question for Ed that's not really drone related, but it just came to my head and I got to ask him. Have you ever gone noodling?
No.
You seem like someone who would dominate at noodling.
What?
Look, I grew up on a creek in Jacksonville, Florida, and I've seen what's in those creeks.
He said, I ain't sticking my hand over, I can't see.
Water moccasins,
That
alligators.
was a big python. That wasn't a target catfish.
No.
Kat, this might blow your mind, but of everybody here, I'm probably the biggest redneck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been hunting, fishing, raising animals since I've been 2. I was raised on a farm. Yeah, I'm the redneck guy.
I
noodled.
think it might surprise you that I'm a lot more country than I seem because I hunt and fish also.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm actually wearing my hunting sweater today because it's like one of my favorites. It's super comfy. So it's just one of my hunting sweaters. But yeah.
See, I like FPV, but I hunt coyotes. I've caught snapper turtles. I pulled them out.
If I won't eat it, I won't shoot it. That's the vet tech in me. That's my moral standard on that. And I have no intention of eating a coyote, so I don't do any predator control. But I have buddies that do, and I have nothing against them. It's just not for me.
Yeah, I hate them. I really do.
You're a farmer, though, right? It makes sense. Like that's
Yeah, I hate them. They've killed so many of my life. I've had birds, and they suck.
first of all,
The toothpick
I've
flag.
caught my
I
share
was
of
ripping it yesterday again, Jeffries. I got some video ripping through the woods yesterday. I got to do some editing this weekend. I got
Vampire.
like 3 videos, 4 videos of flying so far.
Vampire. I thought I Taco Bell. You mean to get diarrhea, Taco Bell?
I quit flying. I got like 3 more batteries charged up for it right now. I quit flying it yesterday because I broke this, and I was like, man, I'm not breaking anything else today. So I packed up and went home. I was like, forget it. It's been a bad month. Every time I go flying, it seems like I break a motor.
Now, I mean, I've caught alligator snappers. I've played gator tag. Anybody play gator tag?
We don't have gators where I live unless I go to a zoo.
It is a fun flyer, though, Jeffries. I'm having a blast with it.
Yeah, see, I think I'd rather fuck with a gator than an alligator or an alligator snapping turtle because, yeah, they're kind of.
I don't know. We get alligator snapping turtles here, and I was fishing the other day, and he came up to me, and I started giving him all my minnows that were dying off. And it was like I had a little buddy. Like every time he'd come near, and he kept watching me, and he respected my space away from him. And then,
But see, that would be cool. An alligator would just bite your face off. Yeah, they're mean.
yeah,
What
right?
can I
They'd
say?
be like, "Oh, so you gave me fish? Well, I'll come to your dish."
Yeah. Give me your arm. Yeah.
Yeah, I want more than what you offered.
How's it fly?
You get hedgehogs?
Let me see.
I wish we had hedgehogs.
Oh, get out of there. When is Fat Shark going to make a darn easy to get out SD card slot? They need to
I
have
feel
like
like then people will complain that their
you
SD
can
cards
pull
fall
out.
out.
I hate it when they fling out. Oh, you try to push that button to eject them or whatever, and they go flying. Oh, I hate that. I searched for like 2 hours in this room one time for a darn SD card. Had all kinds of good footy on it. I wanted it bad.
Yeah. See, that's what I like about my commanders. It's right here. You just go click, pops right out.
Now, see, I don't know why I don't have more of the goggles that have just a connection to where you don't have to take the USB card out, but instead just download it from the goggle.
It actually sounds like more of a pain in the ass than just popping it out.
Hey, you just hook the little micro USB. My original goggles, that's how they were. You just hook the same micro USB to it that you would charge the goggles with, but it also would let you do data transfer.
Oh,
Jeff
no.
Freestyle said they did, and it was the Sky Zone 02.
I've heard good things about Sky Zones. I ain't gonna lie. I've never had Fat Sharks. I've always used. I went from Eishans,
I like
BRD2s to Commanders, and I've loved them.
Now, you know, the Commanders, are they Fat Shark style?
Yep, they are. But they're 16x9. You could switch between, what is that? 4 point, I don't even fucking know what it is. I don't like it.
4.3.
4.3 and 16.9. I always stay at 16.9.
There you go, Jeffrey. There's some uncut, untouched, unedited video for you.
I don't even remember what mine are, but these are mine, and I like them. And Chronix did this really cool mod for me where he, let me peel this crazy tape off. He essentially just cut it out and then removed a couple pins, and it's a direct plug-in.
Oh, let me see the front again.
Like plugged in or as it is?
No, I'm just kind of looking at the name.
Or the actual sharks?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's nothing on it.
Like, what are those? Do you know?
Chronix knows. He can tell you in the chat. I don't
Where
remember.
is he?
I got these used.
I didn't even see him. Chronic. Speak up, buddy.
The Dominators is what Gene's saying. but I don't think that these aren't donors. They're there. It's a predator.
Predator 2s.
Yeah, I love these. And it works really good. It's super handy.
So yeah, this is yesterday flying around with that little toothpick.
Here's the deal. I've always been scared of doing something like the Fat Shark. I've always worn box goggles because I wear
hate
reading
box goggles.
glasses.
Yeah, me too, man. I can't stand them fucking things. They suck.
No, I don't want to walk around with a TV on my face. Thank you.
What I notice with box goggles is the image is so big that when you try to do specific things, it kind of messes with you. When you're using you can focus with the commanders and the fat sharks. You can actually focus in on what you're doing.
Well, you got to literally be like in your goggles like this, trying to follow everything.
Yeah, that's too much
these have
work.
a really big field of view for me, which is fantastic. And I don't know. I tried the new DJI ones. I like them a lot, but I want to see if Fat Shark ever comes out with theirs before I jump the gun. And I also don't like buying first editions of anything.
No, that's like buying a new fucking vehicle. You're gonna get fucked.
Yeah. Got to wait for some things to be worked out and see from there.
Yeah, I can imagine flying with the HD shit though. That would blow my mind.
It's amazing. Like it's literally as crystal clear as a TV. I know the setup's only $6.99 Canadian, so it's realistically as expensive as if I was to buy the Fat Sharks. So that's why I'm kind of waiting to see what happens. And
see, my thing is, analog is so proven. You know what I mean? You got rapid fire. You know, my commanders, I got version 1s. They're almost 3 years old, and they still rock. Look at Mike; he's been rocking these, and he loves them.
These are the Fat Shark Attitude V4 anniversary editions.
I see.
$250 for them original. They came with the receiver and the battery pack. The only thing I don't like about them is they don't record audio on the DVR, and you can't hook them up to the computer for playing The Sims. Cannot.
I don't even have DVR. Neither does Chronix, so that's part of why I need to invest.
None of y'all wear glasses.
I wear glasses.
Savior.
I wear glasses.
I just wear contacts 90% of the time.
What do you mean?
A C contact. Well, I mean, come
all
on.
of us. Wait, where is mine?
Yeah, mine are.
I wear bifocals even. I wear bifocals, Ed. See, there was a split screen. That's bifocals.
Oh no, mine are already in the washroom.
Okay. All right.
I got a new set coming actually, so you'll probably be seeing me wearing glasses a little bit more often. But Doc says my far vision is pretty good and whatnot, so it doesn't bother me with the quads and whatnot. I just need it for like when I'm doing the work on the quads. When I'm over there doing my soldering and shit, I got to put them glasses on.
I have to have, let's put it this way. If I'm driving and you see me driving and I don't have glasses on, I suggest you pull over and get the fuck off the road. Yeah, because it's going to be bad.
I suggest that they follow you and film your accident because, you know.
She's how we're on driving, Adam. The wife told me last week, she says, for some reason, that darn, what is it, don't mess with my discounts commercial? You know, where the two guys pull up to the stoplight and the one dude's over there. He's like, no, man, I say 30%, blah, blah, blah. She says that reminds her of you.
Should.
I said, I don't know why he got a speeding ticket almost the other day. He got stopped by the cops. So
yeah,
he's like, he did.
Yeah, I did. Dude, I got a Silverado with 300, almost 400 horsepower. You hit that gas and, you know, I was like, yeah.
Especially when the beer's at home and he's off of work.
Yeah, no shit. I got things to do.
I was going to say, Plummet, you know, when analog came out, there was a lot of naysayers too. It's just people don't like change and it makes them uncomfortable. And I think over time it'll be developed and it'll be the next thing.
I agree.
I thought about switching and selling mine and getting the new V4 or the V5 attitude.
If you do that, let me buy yours because I need better goggles. And so does Chronix. Neither of us have DVR, and now he can't film anything with his Mobula, and that's why I went with the Vita so I can record it.
Really? Hey guys, why don't you buy that Ichin DVR player, you can actually wire it into your goggles.
Really? To the fat
Yeah,
shirt?
it's a little
Yeah.
orange. It's only like a little square orange thing about that big.
Cost you $13.
Put like a Velcro on there and wire it right in off the outside of your goggle, and you can have the DVR
Yeah.
available.
Well, that would be helpful.
It's like
It's three
wires
soldering
you wire in.
Well, yeah, the soldering's not an issue. Do you have a link to it, anybody? Because
Oh,
I
I
don't
get you
know.
one.
I don't know about it. Chronix might know already because he's more up and up with that than I am.
Yeah, I can find it. Let me give me one sec.
I know they were modding a whole bunch of the Eachine goggles using that thing back when the Eachine goggles, because a lot of the Eachine goggles don't have DVR. So a lot of people were like, well, shoot, the goggles are good, but they don't have DVR. So they were just buying that module and gluing it on or Velcroing it on and wiring it in.
Chronic said it's only 30 degree field of view for the V5s.
Yeah, I know. Well, I think it's about the same for the Attitude V4s too, though. The V4s are small field of view, which Bardwell says is better for racing.
I don't race. I hate racing.
I know.
Don't give me rules. I'm here to do what I want to do, not what you tell me to do.
I don't race. I don't really race. I'm just getting into racing because I'd like to get some multi-GP up this way and things like that. So I'm trying to get a little racing going and whatnot. But I'm a freestylist all the way. So, but yeah, I've always flown with the small field of view.
Yeah, Chronic is running
matter on the camera most
I
of
hate
the time.
them. Like, I personally don't like them because it sits here and digs into my bridge of my nose and they're just uncomfortable. Whereas these ones have the nose groove and the individual eye cups. And I don't know. I actually really like these ones.
They also got the new pad that come out for the Fat Sharks too. That's like a thicker foamy type pad.
Yeah.
It's like a leather wrap almost or whatever. And everybody's saying they're really great. So I might end up getting those because I blow through these pads quick. But the nose
The link is huge.
on my nose. It fits pretty good. And with the hot dog strap, it stays secure.
Right. All right, guys. The link I shared, it won't do it because it's too big. Google Eachine DVR and a little orange plastic
Share it in
device
the
will
private
pop
chat.
up. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Hold on.
Yeah, it's too long for YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm going to disconnect again.
Well, thanks for the warning, Kat.
Yeah, at least she's telling us this time. Now we know what the weird
I
thing
can see it
for.
coming.
Instead of just
It won't even let me type.
it's not letting you talk either. It's like it won't type.
Unbelievable. It's all fucking
Buffering.
Walmart shit.
Would anybody else like to come into the chat, hang out? Kim? I know you've been getting pretty, comfortable coming into chats and whatnot. I can send a link over here. Let me see. Let me see if I've got the link still posted. Oh, no, it isn't. Dang it. Ed, you screwed me up.
How did I do that?
Because you asked for the YouTube link so that you could get the YouTube pop-up chat.
Well,
So that was the last link that I had saved was the YouTube link, not the Streamlab or StreamYard.
This cat is passed out on my leg.
Oh,
Kat.
I miss my cat.
There's a StreamYard link if anybody wants to join in and chat. If you have any questions or topics you'd like to ask or hit on or anything else.
What did you do to
Thanks,
your
Clement, I
cat,
see it.
Cat?
No problem.
JDS.
I'm traveling. Look at, I'm in a hotel. I don't get to see my cat till tomorrow.
Okay, got you. Okay, I get
Yeah,
it.
I travel for work sometimes, so I'm usually gone weeks at a time, and it sucks because I miss my animals. I also have a chinchilla, a gecko, and 2 birds. So poor Chronix is looking after my zoo while I work.
What kind of bird you got?
Budgies.
Oh, budgies are cool. I have 3 cockatiels now. I used to have like 12.
I love those. I'll probably do cockatiels next, but I wanted to start with something a little bit easier. So that's why I went budgies first. And I went to the pet store and there was 12 of them in a cage with no
My dad liked
purses.
parakeets, and then we had 2 cockatiels at one time.
Well, and ours are like only make noise during the day. I have them on a schedule, so they sleep every morning and every night. Like they've never woken us up. They don't make stupid noises. Yeah, Chronix is like, no more pets.
We always use the blanket.
Said
and
after Chronix, after the budgies
They don't make
pass away in 10 years, then I'll get birds.
there's no like domestic disturbance.
Listen, Chronix, if I win the lottery,
we're not calling 911 for anybody now. Good thing you're separated by miles.
If I win the lottery, we farm. No. We're getting a farm, and I'm getting horses and pigs and chickens and goats. And that's just the life.
So basically, Chronix,
That's Rob.
if she's got the money, it's happening, bro.
Yeah,
You
you know anything about goats? Rob has it down. He knows about chickens too.
Oh yeah, Rob's yeah.
That
You got
quad farm is
questions?
the way
That's
to be.
Rob. You're right.
Organic growing.
I used to work at a zoo actually, and I've worked with all those different species, so I'm quite comfortable. But yeah, I ride horses. I ride Western. So I was volunteering at a farm for a year recently where they had goats and chickens and all that. And I don't know. Like Chronix is just gonna have to deal with it. He's with a vet tech. It's how we are. We love animals. Like it's always been part of me. It always will be part of me. And yeah, animals are the best.
Animals are the best, and they'll never stab you in the back either.
Nope. They always got you.
Mine are probably out there going, I hope he hurries up so somebody can let me out again. Mama should be home probably in another 20 minutes or so anyway.
Here's the
Or the
deal.
steam goes off, she'll be home.
See, because I know people, I mean, you know, I guess I could do like the goatees for milk or whatever, but as far as raising cattle or anything like that, they become my friends, and I could never slaughter one.
Yeah. That would be tough with chickens, man.
Even chickens, yeah, okay, I can take your eggs. That's about it.
Oh, chickens are nasty jerks. Like, I want some, but I will never forget when I worked at the zoo and I walked into the coop and there was a big kerfuffle, and you walk over and there's literally a chicken on the ground like this, and they're eating his whole back out. I could see his heart beating. I could see him breathing, like, and his whole back was gone. Like, chickens are cannibals, and people don't realize that.
Wow. Sounds like something was lacking in his diet.
Wow, Quad Farm. That's see, Chronix, we need to get on Quad Farm level. A bunch of animals. Yeah, well. Can't beat him, join him.
Yeah, I hear you. So you get your fresh one, Adam?
Sure did, buddy.
There you go.
Good, because that's thirsty.
You got a beer, bro? I got beer. Catch it. Hold on.
I got Coke.
Oh, god damn it. No, I'm just kidding.
Last night was hump day, so.
Yeah,
Not
last
quite tonight.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, I said that last week and then got one anyway, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
So Eric has been messaging me. Man, it's so stabilized, but I know I was in Akron. I'm like, no, man, I watched the video. You're stabilized, but and he just messaged me just now. And he goes, "Oh yeah, man, I'm looking at my next video, and yeah, I see what you're talking about."
Yeah, we were giving him shit. That's why.
Can't you feel the difference? Like, the minute mine's in it, I feel it, and it shows in my goggles.
I can't fly.
I'm going flying, and I've taken off where I was just going for a smooth flight or something, and I don't pay attention, and I take off until I do that first maneuver where I'm trying to dive something, and I'm like, what the hell? What am I doing in stable mode? I flip the switch and then go for it.
Well, that's the thing, because I mean, Eric is like all about you got to do a roll, got to do a flip, and I'm like, I didn't see no flip to roll. I saw you try and do some, but the bird was jerking back. So
it's usually the times I think about it. It's usually times like when me, Adam, and Herschel, or we've got like 3 or 4 of us together flying or something. I notice myself rushing to get in because we fly, different packs. Instead of flying all together most of the time, we'll fly in between each other, the pack, So most of the time we're rushing to get a pack ready, and I'll throw it in there to get my pack up or whatever, and I won't even think about it. I'll be like, oh yeah, I was waiting for 5 minutes now. I'm ready, and don't think about it. Then I catch myself.
See, I just completely eliminated it. All I got is acro.
yeah, and my latest 5-inch that Mad Dog MD95 TSI put together for me, that's all it got.
Yeah, it's all you need.
I agree. Not
I still got it up on post up here on my tab for you, Quad Farm. I'll be watching it after the stream.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to watch Quad Farm, and there was another one I have pinned in my phone to watch. Fish and stuff. I'm going to go check out after too.
Fish and junk.
That's it. Fish and junk, fish and stuff. It's fish and man, like fish.
Hey, Kat. Just so you're while I'm thinking about it, you like that kind of stuff? Check out Deer Meat for Dinner. If you haven't stumbled across his channel, you'll love it.
What is it, Jimmy for dinner?
No, Deer Meat for Dinner.
Oh, I was
Deer
like, what?
meat for dinner.
Jimmy, no, deer meat for dinner.
I thought it was like a show where this guy cooks game food or.
No, you will absolutely love his channel.
Oh wow, that came up as soon as I typed in deer. That is weird. Talk about them listening to us.
Yeah, he's got like 50 million followers or some shit like that.
He's at 1,781,000.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's got some good shit.
I got a bunch of channels, like survival channels and stuff like that I keep an eye on.
I watch his like every day. Every day he's got something cool popping up. Well, I like him because he does family stuff. He includes his entire family. It's really cool.
Sorry, JDS. Listen, Jimmy for dinner should be a thing, okay? Whoever's a Jimmy needs to get on it because I just gave you a brilliant idea. Or you have a channel and you just invite Jimmys into your live stream for dinner every time and interview them. And you get all the Jimmys from all over.
That's fucked up.
That'd definitely be a traveling channel.
That would be funny.
Right? You never know what you're getting.
No, really on YouTube, the funniest names and stuff you come up with get the best views.
What, sorry?
Well, with like you said, the Jimmy for dinner, that would probably, if you get people to do it, would probably get like 2 million views.
Probably. I won't be doing it, so it's fair game for anybody. I'm too busy. I actually had, I think it was Centroid and a few other guys asking me why I don't do my own live stream. And I'm just so busy, and I'd rather just appear in other people's occasionally and say hey and support everyone else, because I think there's so many out there right now that I'd be stepping on some toes, because when would I do it when other people aren't already on? So it's easier just to say hey to other people's and try and, like, I'm not even getting my edits done. I have 4 waiting to be done still.
I know. I try to make sure I've got an edit up in between each stream, and I know I don't have one in between last week's stream.
See, Mike will tell you with me, I don't live stream because I don't care.
You live stream with him though every time.
Yeah,
you're always on it.
Mike's my homie.
Yeah.
I'm always
We're
on
fly buddies. Ever since Chuck met us up, I found Chuck in the crew, and Adam. So we've been flying ever since. We've been flying together almost 2.5 years now.
I don't do my own streams, but I'll come on anybody's stream.
Like, honestly, I call it Coffees with Kim and Val. That's one of my favorite ones every night now, because Val gets jacked up on caffeine and Kim sits there animated like, what did he sign himself up for? And it's just funny. Like, everyone's just shooting the shit. And it's hilarious. And but yeah, she does, for the people that just joined, she does have a special feature she's doing that features female FPVers. So again, I'm biased to it, but for good reason. Show your wives. Then your wives will want to fly, and Then you can put all your
My
wives
wife
together so you don't have to fly with them and they can fly together while you go fly with the guys.
My wife doesn't even like watching my videos because they make her dizzy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
She watches them and gives it a click and listens to the music mostly, I think. When I start doing
Yeah.
rolls,
Help me.
she's like watching the TV back and forth.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
I'm single. That's why I can actually fly FPV and buy all this stuff.
Sometimes I make her come in and watch it before I like edit when I'm editing or whatever. I'll be like, "What do you think?" That way she has to watch the whole thing to see it, so I know that she's watched the whole thing. Get an opinion too, because otherwise she doesn't leave comments or this or that for me, so I don't know what she really thought of it. So
All
sometimes I
she
go
cares about
over.
is that you're having fun. That's all she cares about.
here's the deal, though, and this is what I've told a few people when I've tried to get them to do the FPV gig and all that, and they talk about, oh, that makes me dizzy and whatever. It's like people that get car sick. I'm like, I tell them, I'm like, well, do you drive a car? And I say, yeah. And I'm like, well, do you get car sick when you're driving a car? And they're like, no. I'm like, that's why you get air sick when you're watching a video, because you're
You're
not
not in control.
actively engaged in flying with them.
Exactly. See, a lot of the thing is, a
Mind
lot of
over
people,
matter.
they think drones, you're like, oh, you're flying a Phantom. You know what I mean? You're just kind of hovering around taking pictures. Once you click that controller or that toggle when you're flying FPV, shit changes.
Oh, matter of fact, that I'll have to make sure that's in the video too, because while I was flying the toothpick yesterday, I was doing the old flying and walking thing again.
I hate when you fucking do that.
You ever try that one yet, Kat? Try to
What,
walk
sorry?
while you're flying?
I do that only if I'm in level mode and line of sight.
This is
But-
full acro. I was doing
He does it FPV and acro. He just
You know
fucking
what?
walks around and shit.
I love
fucking-
You know what? I will do it if my spotter promises to tell me if I'm going to fall on my face. But yeah, I'll do it. I'll totally try it.
I
That
left
train has
mine
no guarantee because if he falls on his face, I'm gonna laugh.
a year and a half ago, I think it was, something like that. Maya on High was over in Korea doing a freestyle competition, and she did that during the competition and showed it in the video that she posted or whatever. But she was actually walking while freestyling and walking through the course and everything, doing some walks. And I was like, I've got to try that. So, yeah, it's hard to do, but yeah.
Yeah, next time you do it, I'm gonna power loop you with my whoop. Yeah, keep walking, brother. No, I haven't, dude. I need to fly that thing. I haven't flown it in what, a year?
You need to fly this thing, dude. You get
Yeah,
dude.
I'm kind of scared to fly it because I'm gonna want one.
And this is just it's not punchy and fast like the 3-inch. It's like it's more like the Mobula on steroids is what it ends up being.
Yeah, I'll get obsessed with that because you know I like.
Yeah, yeah, that Mobula's fun too.
Yeah, I like the
This
micro.
thing right here flies way better. It's smoother than the Mobula though.
Well, they're way fun, and when you crash, they just bounce off shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The hardest part with this is it's so small. You better get a beeper if you make one. This one doesn't have a beeper on it yet. I dropped it yesterday, and guess what? Summer's over. They ain't mowing a whole lot at the parks, brother. I was like, I'm right down looking for this thing in the grass.
So
Al,
Chronix just messaged Foxier and asked them when Wildfire will be available for purchase, and they said they think the end of September.
Ooh, there you go.
So what is there a one of those?
That just came out by TBS. TBS just announced their new module just came out with goggles too.
Yes.
Saw that posted today in email, as a matter of fact, from TBS. Yep, brand new module for your goggles just came out. Team Black Sheep. You have to check that out. I don't know the details on it yet.
I think it's shipped to other countries, but the US is still waiting.
I don't know. Let me see if I still got the email. I might have deleted it.
So one of those hypertrain motors, what would be good for those for a 3-inch, Cat?
For a 3-inch, I only fly my 5s, so I am probably not the person to ask. But I don't know if the ones Night Train was talking about earlier, or that Plummet has, I don't know if they come in a 3-inch, but I'm going to recommend those over the others, the blasters, because they're guaranteed.
The blasters are 5-inch only, yeah.
That sucks. I don't know. I like my Acros. Maybe they come in a 3. I'd have to go look. Let me go pull up their site, because I honestly don't know what they offer in a 3. I just know it comes in 5s.
Team Black Sheep. Trappy.
Cat,
Black Sheep.
you really need to get into the micros. You'll love
I
it.
just ordered a whoop. It's my Beta X85X4K. That's the first one. And I know I have to get one for the house. I know Chronix has the Mobula. I'm probably going to get a Mobula so we can fly inside when it's really stormy out in the winter. And I could be flying here right now, for example, instead of sitting here going, I hate that I couldn't fly all week. Just
I have a Mobula, and I'm telling you what, you're not flying in that fucking room. That thing is insane.
No, I can totally fly
inside.
Yeah. I let Mike fly mine. Mike flew mine before he got his. I'm like, hey, bro, you want to fly mine? I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah, dude. So I like, here you go. He's flying around, crashes it, breaks my shit. No, you did break my shit.
I flew the Mobula, actually. Chronix has the footage, so I wasn't able to make an edit of it yet. But we went to a special place in downtown Toronto right beside an airport. So we couldn't fly the 5 inches. So we, and where we wanted to go was blocked off for the big event. So we couldn't get to it. So there's this really cool structure. I think Chronix put his edit up already from it. But yeah, I was actually flying there and I was pretty impressed with myself of how well I was able to maneuver that thing. But you could totally fly it in here, in my opinion. But I might be a little biased.
So it doesn't say
only one way to find out.
It doesn't say exactly shipping that and like overseas or whatever. The email I got says the wait is over. The Fusion module has arrived at our warehouse and we are shipping today. We are also offering some bundles along with the Fusion. Be sure to check out details listed below. Besides the Fusion, there are also a few hot items we have added to the store. New Ethics V3 motors, Impulse RC Apex, the Cadex Dolphin, etc. So some Crossfire integration stuff. The TBS Fusion is $119.95. That's what the module will be for. So they do have some bundles going. The Fusion Crossfire pack. You get TBS Fusion, the Crossfire Micro TX, and 3 Crossfire Nano RXs for $269.95. What else?
Night Train, Kim's asking if you got an email for him.
I got an email from Trappius who sent this.
No, I think he means he wants your email.
Oh, my email? Yeah, I can give you that. There you go. So yeah, it sounds like it doesn't say anything as to where they're shipping though in the email. So,
I was just reading it on the TBS group on Facebook.
Yeah. But that's from the email. That was at 4:15 this morning. I got that. They're efficient. Make sure you have it by morning. Wake up and start shopping.
I
Just freestyle? No, dude. I'm not going to 6-inch or 7-inch.
Not a 7-inch. But I only run the 5.5-inch props on it. 6-inch Martian running 5.5-inch Cyclones.
Fucking Mike gotta be the oddball in the group, yeah.
And them cheap ass motors. $3 a motor, baby.
Yeah, they were. That thing rips though. I've seen you fly it. It does rip.
Yeah.
Ed, I don't think Hype Train has 3-inch motors, unfortunately. So I think you're just gonna have to get a 5-inch.
No. Not yet, Kat. Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. So I think you're just gonna have to get a 5 and fly with us that way.
I think TBS has some some 3-inch motors, but not hype train.
3-inch motors are kind of hard to get, really. You got to look around.
You're still
You gotta go
playing 3-inch motor right now, from what I was
Yeah.
seeing.
Vampire says the dab motors is 3-inch.
Dab motors, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no shit. They are. Yeah, they are.
And I know that Mamba just put out a 3-inch motor too.
Yeah. Jib never flies a 3-inch. You know what I mean? So it's like
Mamba motors are fairly cheap for a good price, or good price, fairly cheap, but for a very good motor from what everybody says. All the Mambas and Zings and all that.
Yeah, I love my Zings. I like them for different reasons, the hypes versus the Zings, but yeah, it's awesome. And thanks. I'm probably gonna say it wrong. Cardoso Media.
Cardoso, yeah.
Thank you. I thought that edit was crap. I can't believe how many people are telling me like it's amazing, and I genuinely thought it was a crappy edit. I threw it together in like less than 5 minutes. It uploaded in literal 8 minutes to YouTube, which is insanely fast, and I don't know.
Yeah. That's what I was telling you. Just find what you like to fly. Find the video, then fucking find music that fits the video. It turns out fine. It finds out.
Yeah, but like Night Train said, my editor dinged me on it, and when I was editing, the sounds were all messed up, and then I got it to where it sounded good, and then when I produced it, it was the opposite. So,
I go in and I edit, and all of a sudden I come up and I put it on video, and I watch it on YouTube, and all of a sudden there's a section where it's like, blah! I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Well, that's why, like, once I've committed and it's uploaded, that's it. Too bad, guys. Sorry. Adjust your volume because she's done.
Same, cat. Same. Once I put it up, watch her. I don't give a fuck. Watch it. Yeah.
Try to match up too is even tougher, especially if you're doing the motor sounds and whatnot into it, using different clips. You may have a clip where it's this flight, and then you've got one where it's another pack, and it was a whole different kind of sound that it was picked up from it. So then you got to mix and match and try to blend it. Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
Chronic says the Mambas look good. Sorry, guys. The Mamba 2207 2450s.
Mambas are nice. See, with editing, Mike gave me shit. He's like, dude, I see you talking, blah, blah. Then you went to your flight footage, and they got really loud. I'm like, he's like, you got to work that out. No, I'm not going to.
Do you want me to fly or do you want me to edit? Because there's only one or the other.
Yeah, I'm not editing shit.
You don't understand, Kat. We just finally got Adam doing any type of editing at all. This guy's video editing to post videos used to be he'd come home and watch the video and record it through DU recorder on his phone while he's playing a speaker for his music and recording it all into the phone to do his video.
That's like Blizzard.
True story.
Blizzard just said the same. Yeah, he's still thinking. He does the same. Guys, HitFilm has tutorials for free in the actual program you can watch, and the app is free. Just get it. It helps you.
Quad Squad, welcome in.
See, Quad, I don't give a shit. Nobody watches my shit anyway. So what I post is what
I'll
you
watch
get.
it. I just have to hit that bell and keep doing it, because even today I found who did I find unsubbed today? One of these guys that like is a regular occurrence in Drone Hover here. Nomadic Bike. YouTube unsubbed me from him, and he's always around. So
he's got a couple channels too.
Yeah. So I changed my view on flying. I used to like, man, I want subs. I do. I like subs, but I'm to the point now. I just want to have fun. If I want to edit it, fly it, people watch it, people don't. I don't care. If I had a good time, then it was worth every bit of it.
I just didn't feel like I had a lot of good video in the last week or two myself, so I was like, but I do have like the toothpick I want to put up a video for, but I got more footage for that yesterday. So then today I worked so hard and I wasn't even, oh man. Adam's like, yeah, we're going to stream. Kat was hitting me up while I was still at work. She's like, are you guys coming on? I'm going to try to make it. And I'm like, yeah. So I'm like trying to finish up work and this and that. I'm like, yeah, nope, I'm not canceling.
Here's
like
deal.
for me, I like
too many people are too obsessed about making this wonderful video that's just like so great. I just want to share my joy of flying, and everybody is always their worst critic. And it's just like Mike. I kept saying, man, I want to see some DVR footage, man. You're getting out there, you're going through trees. I don't want to. I want to see the signal you saw. I want to see the noise you flew through.
Oh, I get that. I get that. But for me, I'm like, I just strapped a $100 GoPro on my quad. You're seeing the fucking quad shit for the fucking GoPro.
If I can use
Yeah.
We're all like,
Yeah.
Curious session.
If
either.
I strap this fucking, it's my truck. If I
That's
strap
what
this
I
fucking
did.
thing
That's
on
what
my
I did.
quad, this is what you're seeing. Yeah.
I'm
I
just
put
saying,
the DVR off the other drones instead of using the one that I have GoPro footage for. That's what I did.
I'm just saying, as somebody else that flies FPV, to me, when I see somebody fly through an incredible amount, Jeff Freestyle is a prime example. I've seen him fly through some stuff that's like, and even myself, I've come so far as
Junior
far
Messenger too, Quad Farm.
being able to fly through noise and fly through, because before, when I first started out on this, I get some noise and I'm disarming, you know. Now I'll throttle up, bank around, because I kind of know where I'm at. I know the signal will get better. That's it.
I like recording it because I find that it shows my progress really nicely. So that's why I started recording them. And number two is definitely because I like the feedback. Like Night Train tried to help me with that one. I get people commenting on Expo and rates and suggestions all the time for me. So I take them all with a grain of salt, but I like it. Like I like that people are willing to comment. And because I started doing these live streams, I get like 40 comments per video now every single time consistently, which is also really cool that there's like 40 people that actually give a shit. So, you know, it's all stuff I really appreciate, honestly. And I mean, it's not like a hype for me, but I like
400 and you've got 40 of them at least paying attention. You're
right.
like, oh,
Well, I always get at least 100 and something views, even if I don't share it on Facebook. So that's 100 out of my 400 that actually care. And part of that's YouTube not showing it, right? But obviously all of us want to hear you're doing good. Like there's a reason you do post it. No matter what everyone says, you want people to say you're doing good. So for me too, I like that aspect, obviously, because it's cool that as a chick, they're like, wow, you're doing amazing. And especially because I'm only 3 months in, right?
What shocked me is that people are surprised that a chick can fly.
Yep.
Why is that surprising?
Yep.
I think for the most part it's because so many don't, because it was something the guys went to get away from the ladies, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, but you can say that about fishing and hunting, and I think it's more so that ladies just didn't get into it, and it's hard to get into it as a lady because it is a bit intimidating with all these dudes, and some of them are scuzzy, and you get like my boyfriend's in it all the time and all my shit, and I still get people commenting and sending me dick pics and all kinds of crap, and it's like I'm not here for that. Like I'll go to Pornhub. I don't need you. Like, and half the time it's not even impressive. Like, go away.
Like, show me your props, man.
Right? Yeah, like that's not the kind of shit I need to see in my feed. Thanks.
First of all,
packing. I want to know what packs you run.
You're right. What you packing, Matt?
Yeah, right. So like I don't know. I think it's more just help each other out and be part of the community. Give it a chance. And I'm also a gamer. Like I loved gaming. I try and game. It's just honestly right now we're outside because it's pretty and I'm just all into the drones. But I used to play a ton of Xbox and I have a Switch and used to play computer games growing up and help design some game stuff when I was doing that, like some maps and stuff for those. And so I was like hardcore into other stuff. And I think that's why this for me was easy. And I know Fox was the same way.
Rob, welcome into the stream, buddy. Thanks for coming by. I knew if I put the link out there, you were talking, you were thinking about streaming. I was like, we'll get him on a stream. Watch.
Rob, hey, buddy.
It screws me up, Rob, with the tri-six versus quad thing, man.
Yeah, try
It's
6.
been my gamer tag for like 20 years.
Well, that's it. Catch you later
That's
is my
the gamer tag, by the way, is try 6 if anybody's looking.
Yeah.
I'm only on PC now.
Mine's always catch you later, and I just threw the FPV on the end, right? Simple.
Yeah, Tri-6 stuck. Like I actually have more friends that know me by Tri-6 than my real name. So
Yeah, I haven't played a video game in like 3 years. I don't even know what that is anymore.
Now,
I just
Adam,
started again.
that's a great point because to me, because I have my Xbox, and all that. I even have 2 of them that are linked together so that I can play with somebody else cooperatively, not over the net, but right here local. But to me, flying FPV is the best video game in the world.
Yeah, fucking A.
Agreed. Because you get that
Definitely.
adrenaline rush. Like, I know Chronic's, he used to ride motocross, and he got severely injured before I met him, and he even had a stroke from the injury. And so for him, it's like he can't chase that adrenaline. So then he found this, and he's like, he gets the same rush from this, but you don't get injured unless, you do something stupid and get
Exactly.
hit by a car.
Exactly. Like I used to ride dirt bikes, and I was an angry child, so I'd get on my dirt bike and just rip shit up. I get the same feeling from FPV.
Yeah, like you're flying and you're like, oh, and it's just awesome. Like, and everyone's chasing the adrenaline, and that's why I like freestyle over racing. Racing gives me zero adrenaline. It's too much. Do this, do that, do this, and you're focused. Whereas freestyle, go to the top of that building that you should probably not do, and hope that you make it back and don't break your $300 toy.
Shoot that gap.
See, I like both. I like racing and freestyle.
I'm so not against racing. It's just not for me. Like, I'm too ADD for me, and it's just, again, it's the rules. The more you tell me what to do, the less I'm going to do it. I'm a Leo. I'm very stubborn. So
see, for me, it's that I like having something to focus in on once in a while. So racing, you know what I mean? I'm like, ask Mike. He knows he was there.
We beat up a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, I like to focus. If I have a goal and a route, oh man, I'll go full for it.
But see, you should do that with your freestyle. You should look at what you want to do and plan it out. And that's what every single person that's rather high up in the industry has told me and said. Go there, figure out what you want to do, and do it. And it's definitely helping because it kind of gives you that plan.
See, honestly, this is where you're getting the advantage because I actually am like, before Ladrib moved away, I was 45 minutes from him. Me and Mike have both hit him up to go fly with him, and that fucking conceited dickhead would not even talk to us.
See, I'm
just putting that out there.
I haven't talked to Dribber Vortex, but I have spoke to Vanover online. He was very nice. Or sorry, I've talked to not Drib or Bardwell, but I spoke to Vortex online. He was really nice. I spoke to Vanover. He was nice. Capper and I talked quite a bit. He's an awesome guy. I don't care what the back drama was. I treat people based on what they treat me and the stuff I deal with, because the rest of it's hearsay, and you never know. There's 3 sides to every story. So I base all my
and I agree with you. And see, that's what I like when I'm saying with Mike is like, dude, you're an hour away from us.
Yeah,
we want to learn something. We want to fly. Show us something.
Yeah, he doesn't fly much though. I don't think. Mike.
Well, dude, this was 2 years ago.
Shop, and he does so much. He's working like customer service for like 3 or 4 different companies or something like that right now. So
Vortex though, Jeff, he's a cool dude.
Yeah, they're all really nice. I think what people forget is they're super freaking busy. And yeah, you message them and you're close, but your message probably got buried by the 100 fanboys that also messaged them. And don't forget, they're also getting people every single day going, send me this, give me that. I want this, I want that. And you get people spamming links and saying, watch this, do that. And
I told Mike Chen we're going to hook up with him sooner or later, though. I got an Oblivion over here that he needs to fix for me.
Yeah. Well, see, there's an example. Mike Chen. We both know. Mike Chen is local to us.
Support for the Oblivion. Yeah. I talked to Mike Chen, so I told him I'm going to bring it to him. He can just work on it for me.
Yeah. see, me and Mike's thing is you're a local. I didn't give a shit how good you were. I just wanted to fly with you, like everybody we do around us. We want to fly with everybody. You know what I mean? But to like stick your nose up at us, yeah, that kind of rubbed me a little wrong. I mean, I might be wrong, but it irritated me. You know what I mean?
No, dude, I think nobody likes somebody that's high on themselves.
No, I didn't
Nobody
like that,
likes
dude.
that.
I just want to hang out and be friends and rip some packs. Do what you got to do. I don't give a fuck what you do.
What,
You
like,
know what I mean? I
like with
just
the
wanna have
rotor
fun.
pilots, like that's one thing I've noticed is they have a goal. I mean, like you look at bog grinder, cricket, and I mean they set a goal to be a rotor pilot and fuck everything else. I mean,
I have
so
no goal.
if you
I just
don't
want to have fun.
contribute to that, then they don't really have time for you, you know?
Yep.
But
I don't know. I know people that fly with them. Like I've seen posts of people that aren't on Rotor Riot flying with these dudes.
Yeah,
And
because they show up wherever they're flying, they follow them
that's
around
it.
and shit.
Yeah, but don't forget, if you're doing a job, which is what these guys are doing, and you're told you need to go here and fly here, they don't care if you come, but they can't change their whole plan. It's like your boss telling you to go to a job and then you saying, "Nah, fuck you, I'm going to go to this job over here and have more fun." Like it's just they are still working, and that's
Yeah.
something I think we have to keep in mind
Yeah.
that makes it a little bit different.
Cat's right now, but what I'm talking about was 3 years ago.
Yeah, and that's different.
You
You're
see
right.
what
No,
I'm
you're right.
saying?
That's
See what I'm
different.
saying?
When I
Yeah,
got
that's
on the
different.
quad, I went to International Open for my first big event to see quads. You know, I wanted to see
Yeah.
the scene. We didn't have that up here, so I went all the way down to International Open. It was supposed to be the big event. I got to meet all the rotor riot guys, but they were all so busy working that you didn't get to see them fly. You didn't get to chat with them and hang out with them or anything like that.
Yeah.
That
My
is
whole thing is
that would not be any fun
Yeah.
to me. If I'm going to an event, I want to
Yeah.
do some flying and having fun too.
yeah.
Well, and I saw
Well,
lots
for
of stuff
them-
of them signing autographs and being forced to do meet and greets and stuff, right? And so if they're told that's what you're doing, and then
That's
it's,
what-
oh no, you
that's
can't
what
fly
you're
with these
doing.
guys. You're flying with these guys because it's time to film for the show now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's right. She's right. 100%.
And again, I'm not saying they shouldn't be humble and kind. It's just I do have a bit of a different experience, and I just see it from the professional because I think we all fly for fun, but they're flying as a career, and that's
Yeah.
the difference. I think we all forget.
I totally agree with you. Yeah, totally. My whole beef is that it was 3 years ago.
Yeah,
You know
and
what I-
that's fair.
You know what I mean?
I chatted with them in Mike Chin, a couple months ago and stuff when I was talking to him about that Oblivion, and he's like, well, "Why do you got to bring it down?" I'm like, "I just figured we could bring it down. I'll bring it down. We want to go fly anyway." And then the conversation went off some other way because it was on the chat or whatever. So I don't know. Eventually we'll get down there. You watch.
Mike
Hey,
Chen's
Ed,
awesome.
what?
He'll fly with you anytime you want to fly.
Yeah.
Mike Chen's
Ed,
awesome.
I don't know where he is in your screen. He's here on mine. Try wears glasses too.
Yeah. Try's got
Because I'm
glasses
old.
too.
So all of us have glasses.
Look at
Hey, you guys were talking about flying styles, though. I heard Steele say it. You know, Steele's my idol in FPV. I don't care
He's
about
so
anything else.
chill.
That dude
Yeah.
is God. But he called it see and avoid, and that's really how I fly. I don't like plan lines out or anything. I just go fast and see and avoid it. You know,
See and avoid it.
see and avoid. Yeah.
Usually
He's
when
right.
I go out flying, I go out for the fun part of it. And I know what I can do and this and that. And usually I got an idea of the areas or whatever because we fly the same spots a lot. But I'll go through and I'll burn 2 or 3 packs, get a feel for it and everything else. And then that 3rd or 4th pack, somewhere around in there, I'll try to like throw something really nice, turn on the music and try to make some flow out of it or something like that. And hope that it's like a 1-pack cut or something like that. And usually that's close to a 1-pack edit where I can just throw it up, or it's got enough video from the 3-4 flights that I can put a decent video up from it.
Exactly.
See that-
Squad.
See, that's what throws me off. I like listening to music when I'm flying, but if I really want to rip, I don't want to listen to music.
I
That's
don't
just
hear
me.
it anyway.
That's just
I
me.
play
You
it.
know what I mean?
It's not there.
Yeah, I just
The big weekends, like when me and Adam go hit and we go for like 4 or 5 hours or something, I get like 30, 40 videos that I got to watch through or something like that, you know? Usually I'll try to pick like, okay, here's one. That's a good 1-pack edit. So we'll throw that one as in a 1-pack. And then we'll throw, oh, this is something new that I did. So I'll throw something different over there or a maiden or something and try to mix it up or a vlog style. and then, do a full edit on a bunch of the videos or something like that. Try to mix and match it up just so that everything's out there anymore. When I first started, all I posted was DVR footage. I didn't even have a GoPro for the first year or something like that.
Yeah, me
It
too.
was all DVR. That's all you guys got. I didn't care. I don't need to spend money on all that. I'm having fun flying, and you guys get to see my flight. That's all that matters.
Well, I think we all can agree FPV is just a hobby. We're having fun. We're ripping it. Yeah, I can't say just a hobby because I'm like obsessed with it. You know what I mean? But
I really needed it. Like, I
Oh,
work all the time. Like, I haven't had a day off in probably 7 years now. So FPV was perfect for, I think farming and FPV go together so good because farmers don't get time off. You can't go on too many vacations or anything like that.
No.
So if you can step out,
it's not livestock, right?
Yeah, if you could spend 30 minutes and rip 3 or 4 packs and then get back to work, that's perfect.
Enough to break away from the monotony.
Yeah, just enough to, yeah.
Lunch packs. A lot of times I'll do that. Lunch packs or whatever. We're in a house for like a week or two or something like that, remodeling or painting the inside, and the customer's gone or whatever. That's when I bust out the lunch pack whoops and stuff like that. Fly the inside of the house to break up the monotony for lunch, or
Hey, Cat, you need to watch some of them too, because he works in some mansions, and I'm telling you what, it's so cool watching him rip that thing.
Watch you what? Sorry.
Night Train.
Yeah, I do watch Night Train.
Oh yeah, he does those mansions and shit. That's so cool.
House.
Yeah.
3,815 square foot, and I took a whoop through it and whatnot. Flew all over inside it and did a whole tour through the whole house while we were building it and whatnot. Yeah, it's huge.
Here's the deal with all that too, is that we all have our worries. We all have our things that we worry about. But for me, when I'm flying, I forget about every worry in the world I have except for
what you're doing.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too. That's what makes it so fun, because I can be like,
oh man,
yeah.
Am I catching that right? JDS just hit 400 too?
Yeah, nice, man.
That's 2 on my stream tonight that hit 400.
Oh,
yeah. That's a good luck stream.
Rob, what are them? What props are those, bud?
Oh, V1S.
Oh.
I see
this one's trimmed. I crashed this fucker so many times last weekend, and it still flies just like the. Look at this prop. There's like half an inch off of this every week. It sounds different, but it flew.
That's what's cool about today's. It doesn't matter what you're flying. Beta Flight, Flight 1, KISS. Man, their firmware has gotten so good. You can literally snap off a prop and not even notice it until you land.
Oh, I noticed.
Did you?
Oh, really? Now, every time I've snapped off a blade, I felt it pretty quick.
It's the new prop curse. I put new props on before we went out that time.
Yeah. See, I'm a die-hard Flight 1 guy now. But when I flew Beta Flight, dude, I've snapped off props and flew back. Ask Mike. It happened a couple times. I flew back. I'm like, holy shit, dude. I lost whole blade and didn't even know.
You guys make sure to chat and type something into the chat so everybody can make sure they got your channels too if you're on the panel. Looks like people are getting links.
The whole time.
Keystroke saying he wants to sub some people and stuff. So
nobody subs to me. They'll sub to get my sub and then they'll unsub me.
Patty.
Yeah, a bunch of good people in there. We got 20 watching right now still.
You were at 25 at one point.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Hey, Mike, I actually think this is a record.
That's how I was just thinking. Maybe we should start keeping running these. Maybe go 2.5 hours or something. It seems like the last 15 minutes of our shows, when everybody starts showing up, it seems like that 9 o'clock.
I think it's time. Yeah, it's time that you're viewing.
Stupid. The notifications hit, right?
Is that what it is? The notification finally gets out at the end of the stream?
Yeah. You know, honestly, what it is, Mike starts it early because of me. It is really.
I try to send the link out about a half hour before the show starts so that everybody can remember if they want to, or That way there's actually people in the panel kind of thing when it comes up to live stream instead of just me hanging out hoping somebody shows up. Try to give everybody a little advance time.
There's
I know, Mike.
JDF.
Oh.
I
Hey,
thought I
Mike.
already had you.
Yeah, Mike. You know what, Mike? It might actually be better if we start doing like 8 instead of 7.
Not for me.
Yeah, me neither. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's sometimes it's a push for me to get home from work, get changed and cleaned up or whatever. Like tonight, the cat's sitting there talking to me, and I'm over here stuffing my face before the stream started. So,
Oh, dude, I haven't had dinner yet. I got dinner cooking. Having meatloaf.
I figured I checked out the link. I better put my cam up into it. So I put my cam up, and I come back, and there's cat. I'm like, oh. Somebody came in. I better chat.
I feel like a dick for coming in because my wife's doing all the work while I'm sitting here.
Well,
I figured maybe she'd come say hi or something, but
no, she's probably mad at me.
no.
Chronix gets mad at me all the time. He's like, "Are you still live streaming?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Hey,
Ken, why don't he join us?
Rob.
He doesn't do the live stream.
Why not?
He's in the
What's
chat.
that, Ed?
Go ask him.
That video was funny as hell with the hat. I love the hat thing.
That must be the new one, huh?
No, he's talking about the old one.
Yeah, it's an old one, but that was awesome.
That was back when I very first started FPV.
Wait, really? We're like, all we're doing is drinking, smoking, and bullshitting. Come on, dude.
No, I have no friends, so this is cool for me.
You have friends. You are my friend.
I've never met you, dude. I know you're my bro, but
I know that's because you're
like
too
in
busy
Michigan.
working and we couldn't get the noob crew to come to the ranch.
I know.
We tried, dude. We tried.
We wanted to go to the ranch, bro.
Like
Fuck
people
yeah,
that
dude.
are close to me, I don't like, and people that I make friends with, I live, like across the globe and shit.
Yeah, I'm across the. Yeah, you're not right. You're not wrong. We're in Michigan.
I was exaggerating.
Probably the last 25 years or so, I've spent most of my time, my spare time, trying to make friends on the internet rather than in real life. Actually,
It's safer that way, Mike.
No
safer.
bullshit. I've met the best people on
YouTube
YouTube than I have in real life.
You find a lot of fake people on the internet that way, though. That's the problem with the internet.
That's true.
Yeah, but once you meet them and you're flying with them and you're hanging out and bullshitting, guys get tight.
I've met a lot of people on the internet, though.
I'm just at a point in my life where I'm not traveling anymore. I've already done all my traveling. All I want to do is stay here and be with my animals and my family. That's it.
See, Chronix, animals. That's the way to go. Like, stop hating on me and my animal love. I want a farm.
Yeah.
Oh, seriously, if I had a choice between dropping two things, FPV, or having animals a farm, I would drop FPV.
I would do both because it's always right.
For quad farm anymore, though, is probably trying to come up with new names. I mean, every animal he has its own name.
I know, and we do this thing like, okay, when we name a goat, they're all registered alpines, so you got to, like, if the dam is named Measure, the kid has to have an M name, and if the sire, you got to, so that you can keep track of them. Yeah, you have to mix.
It's like horses, right? You got to pick parts from each.
Yeah, and we try to keep everything Latin and having to do with war, because my herd name is Capra de Belli, which is goats of war. So
which type do you have?
Alpines, American Alpine.
See, I don't know that one. Here, it's always a lot of the pygmies, and then they also have the Nubian, I think it is, the ones that are supposed to be a well-rounded one for like milking and just hobbyist.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was actually looking for Toggenburgs to start, and we found a herd that was close to it with American Owl. I love them. They throw all different kinds of colors. There's
There's
probably
unique herd, definitely.
Yeah, there's like 15 different colors that they'll throw, color patterns.
That's cool.
Yeah, I love them. They changed my life. After, like, I had severe allergies for 39 years. Like, I was allergic to everything. My face would swell up and my eyes would swell shut and I couldn't breathe. After drinking raw milk for a month, my allergies were gone. I mean, they just went away.
And that's what got them growing organic.
Yeah. What got me into the microbiome. That's right.
Yeah.
Freshie there, Adam.
Klaus says, I enjoy flying so much, I'm selling my bike.
What bike is it? Oh, like a bike, but I get you. I see it now.
Yeah, I used to like motorcycles, but you know what? FPV, I crash. I just go pick it up. On a motorcycle, I crash. I'm done. I'm getting old.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Look, man, stop with the old crap, okay?
Hey, I'm not saying I'm old. I'm just saying I don't heal as fast.
Stop with the old crap, Ed says.
In other words, things break easier than they used to.
Yeah.
No, you're just more careful. Just more careful.
Yeah, after you crash a few times, you learn what you did. you start watching your view a little bit differently as far as what you're paying attention to when you're flying.
When I used to ride motorbikes, it was this is how I rode. It was faster, 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 crash. Faster, 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 crash. I can't do that shit now.
No, dude. See, I remember that shit too. I used to be my dirt bike days, my hockey days. Yeah, when I was way younger. Yeah, I get up, I'm okay, you know. Now I fall down, dude, I'm like, fuck, I'm hurt. You know, I'm just saying. It happens.
Days.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, it's cool. I'm okay with it. But it does happen.
Yeah, people in their texting and driving drives me nuts.
Oh, they come by here. This one lady came by here. She was off the fucking road, staring at her phone. She just kept going. She was only doing like 10 miles an hour, but I'm standing there with my 3-year-old. She's off the fucking road. She just keeps on going right down the ditch, texting. And then you see her when she gets past our farm. She swerves back into the road. But I grew up here, and this place where our farm is now, this is where when you drive by here, this is where you take a drink of your beer, or when you throw something out your window, because there's no houses, so everybody thinks nobody's watching.
Good thing there's not a deep ditch on the side of that road.
There is. There's a fucking swamp. I don't understand people. I don't.
Yeah. The older I get, the less I understand about people, I think.
I don't think we can understand people. I don't think we're supposed to. It just makes them more scary.
Good point, Kat.
I live my life in a Bill Engvall moment. Here's your sign.
Yeah, everybody's so messed up. It's the food, man.
Kim,
the food
have
and
a
the
good night.
propaganda.
Kim saying bye, guys.
You guys got a stream coming up and whatnot. I know that Thursday
yeah, him and Val are on at 11 Eastern.
Hot Dog FPV is on Thursday nights, and that's usually why we cut it off at 9 o'clock. Is usually
I thought they were Wednesday.
Oh no, they're on Thursdays. New crew is on Wednesdays.
Fuck them guys. I ain't going back into live streams. Fuck them guys.
Is Hot Dog on tonight or no? If they didn't go on, stay on.
I don't know. I don't think I saw an alert, but I haven't paid attention a whole lot either. Let me double check real quick. Yep, Team Hot Dog is live. They have 2 websites. They have a team site as well as their other site. So I'm going to post into the.
Whoa! You can't close now, Night Train. You got a guy here from Japan. That's how popular you're getting.
Yeah, nice. Japanese. Do you fly FPV?
Hey, Japanese. It doesn't mean he's in Japan.
Well, yeah, it kind of does.
I am Japanese.
Whereabouts in Japan are you? Because I've been to Hokkaido myself. Hokkaido and Sapporo.
I was supposed to be stationed there, but I wasn't.
Yeah, I got to do 30 days over there That's all we did, but it was pretty cool. They were all mechanized over there, and we weren't, so it was fun for us. We weren't mechanized, but we had Hummers. They'd never seen Hummers before, so they got to go playing with our stuff, and we got to go playing with their stuff. It was cool. Cruising around in tanks. Thanks, Kim. Have a good one, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. You guys stayed a long time tonight. That's great.
Yeah,
put
Kim
my
and Val
glasses
are
on
on
through
the
the
Left
chat.
Eastern, guys. I recommend watching it because they're friggin' hilarious. They get me cracking up every night.
Yeah.
What
Val,
stream are you talking? Which one?
It's
Val's
on,
Life.
yeah,
I
Val's
think where
Life.
you usually put it. Val's Life, aka
Puddles
Little
FPV.
FPV.
Puddles,
I-
really? That's her name she picked? That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, Puddles FPV. She's been mascotted as, I guess we'll call it.
Yeah. But yeah, it's awesome. Like, absolutely
That's
awesome.
right. Aerial images had a lot to do with the Puddles FPV.
I did. Oh,
Yeah.
it's awesome. Didn't he do a logo for her too? Or he
Yeah,
made
it's like a dog peeing on the DJI sign or something like that. And she's got a DJI too, so I made it more fitting, they thought. But
I was on Val's live stream once. I was so nervous. That sucked so bad. That was the first time I was ever live.
my first live was on Val's also.
Yeah.
I was on Val's.
oh,
It was a good time. I was at, what was it? Like we were on like 3-4 hours.
I think 3 hours is the longest we've gone for so far.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah,
We're
Val's
real
good
close to
people.
three.
Val's and
Yeah.
I like Kate too, and Kim, and I mean they're all, in my opinion, they're all good people. But I have a
Yeah,
really good-
Roger and Kim, that's the first live stream I ever started watching.
No, Canadian Drone Hub.
I love
Sure,
Roger and Kim.
I met a lot of
He's
people over there.
He told me that I think it's this spring. He's at officially 2 years of being on every single day in the morning.
Yep.
Yeah, twice a day
That's
most of the
insane.
time too. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Definitely
dedicated.
a full timer.
Yeah, and he doesn't make any money or anything. He just does it because he loves it.
It's
Yeah, I
so
know
fun.
they're really kind people.
Yeah. Yeah.
They are.
I think everybody is good people.
I
Okay.
disagree. I know some bad apples, but
Oh yeah, I do know some bad
99%
apples,
of
but
people in this that I've met are great. I just
Yeah.
met shitbags that I won't mention.
I'm a true misanthropist.
Glad to have you in, man. We still need to hook up. Me and Adam haven't done nothing this year. Yeah.
Well, I got to go get another beer. I'll be right back.
Ed, I think your kitty wants some dinner.
yeah, his cat's hungry. That's why he's bugging him.
Or his beer, one of the two.
Okay. You've seen the color of the cat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that cat remind you of anybody?
Garfield. Yeah, go get him some lasagna.
Not Garfield. Remember the cat food commercial, Morris?
Oh,
Morris the cat?
yeah,
The-
there's Otis, right?
Always
Or something,
meowing.
Milo?
The super finicky cat. Well, all this guy eats is wet food. I spent good money on wet food, but he's still picky, finicky. And he has half a can sitting in there, but he doesn't like it.
He wants your food. He knows you're giving him the crappy stuff and eating the good
You
stuff
starved
yourself.
that cat for about 2 weeks. That thing will
Hey,
eat
you guys want to meet a baby goat? Hang on. Let me...
Oh yeah, do it! Hell yeah!
Fuck yeah. I'm so excited right now. Richard, pay attention. This is
This
what's
is
happening.
why I love this fucking guy.
Where's Chronix? He better be watching.
Cronus, get in here. Why in the hell are you not on here with us, dude?
He doesn't do it, man. He doesn't even
Yeah.
have the camera.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a goal of bug him. Get on here, bro.
He was welcome to come in if
He's
he'd like
He
to.
came out mine and said hi, but that's about it.
Well,
He's like the mastermind, and I'm like this over talkative one. So that's how it works.
Yeah, but me too, and I'm gonna give him shit. He needs to come on here. Why
She's gonna
not?
come along with her.
He doesn't go on anyone's. He's just, I don't know, he's a shy guy. He's just not into that.
We'll change that. Like
Oh,
we said,
see?
Oh my
Chronics.
God.
Yeah, I see ya.
Here comes the goat.
Laugh out loud. Get the
Oh,
fuck
it's
out of here,
so
bro.
cute. It's a tricolor.
Oh, he's beautiful. He's
Yeah.
beautiful,
Oh.
Rob.
Chronics, can we have him?
That's the cutest thing ever.
Can we have him? He could sit in. There's room in my office. I cleaned it up.
I love those eye markings. Those eye markings are awesome.
She's been sick. We've been
cute.
nursing her back to health.
Oh, she's so cute.
Chronics. Dude, look how gentle they are, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, until they grow up.
No, they're still gentle. Have you ever seen Rob with his? They're like, yeah, they're their buddies.
Now you guys can get a better view. I've got it up on the full screen for it. I think.
Yeah, sorry my camera sucks so bad.
So what have you taught him to say, Rob?
Chronics, it don't count until you're live, bro. F no means nothing until you're live.
Yeah, she's feeling better now. She's been sick. I don't know
what she have.
we don't know. We haven't been able to pin down a sickness, so I think she might have got stepped on by one of the bigger kids.
Yep.
And maybe got some damage internally. But she's coming around now. She's eating a lot and stuff.
When you bottle feed them and nurse them that way, like the bond you get with them is so much stronger. It's
yeah, we hand raise all of them. Every goat that I have has been bottle fed and hand raised, and she's chewing on props. I'm like, wow.
I was noticing. I figured it was a quad she was going after.
Yeah.
Like, this tastes like grass and plastic. It's delicious.
Well, it is a goat cat.
I know.
Before the next flight, Rob.
Oh, you do have one. Yes.
Actually, when I fly around the farm, there's some lottery tickets. When I fly around the farm and I walk by the pen, I let them christen my props because they all kind of
yeah, there you go.
They don't like the quads, but unless it's sitting there like that, and they'll eat the props.
Oh yeah.
She's so precious. Oh my goodness.
So cute.
This is my life right here.
I'm jealous.
She likes the props. Doesn't like anything but the props. Check out the other stuff.
She likes it.
Oh, not the antenna. That's a triumph. Damn it.
Yeah, that's definitely something I miss from when I worked in clinic, was all the different animals and the babies, and doing the sales aspect. It's a lot less fun that way, but I was told I had to stop bringing things home. So switching to sales was kind of the only way to do that.
Thanks for stopping in, Barry G. Good to have you. Oh, there's a little one. And there's the little one. I knew we'd get her on the stream. Thanks, Rob. I knew we'd get her on the stream.
Yeah.
What's her name, Rob? What's the wife's name again?
Redneck retirement.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I got my share of that too.
Ed wants to know what your wife's name is.
Naomi.
Hi, Naomi.
And she's already gone.
I know she's gone, but you can tell her, yell it through the door.
She's actually watching on her phone in the kitchen, so.
Well, hey guys, I think I'm going to call this. The wife's home now, and I haven't seen her all day, so I think I'm going to go say hi and see what she's up to. And
yeah, bro, I can smell my dinner cooking right now, so I got to take it out of the oven.
I ate before the stream. I didn't want to be growling while I was doing the stream.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of hungry, so I got to eat dinner.
You guys always get me going and get me drinking, and then leave, and then like I'm done.
Oh man,
I don't know why you weren't there. You know when your live stream is. Like I ate at 4
I'm not drinking tonight, so it wasn't my fault. I had nothing to do with that part.
Sorry, Right.
I'm not gonna lie, that was probably me.
Thanks everyone for coming in. Mana FPV.
Phenomena.
Yeah.
That's what
Hey,
it is.
Rob,
Yeah.
dude, you want a live stream? I'm here, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice little wrench for the stream.
I'd like to, but I hate doing shit for nothing, you know.
Just pop up. We don't even gotta go live. Just put it up. Me and you bullshit, hang out, drink some beers.
I got Zoom. I pay for Zoom.
Do you really?
Yeah, I got OBS, Streamlabs, and all that shit.
I got the OBS and Streamlabs. I just haven't found a real big use for it, really. This kind of thing right here, it's a big pain to try to run this OBS Streamlabs to try to push through or whatever for it. So I just let it run this way. It seems to do pretty good. But I noticed the lag on StreamYards is quite a bit from StreamYards to YouTube because we're still watching Rob picking up the lottery tickets on YouTube right now.
Yeah, right.
The lag is definitely on StreamYard pretty bad for YouTube. So,
Rob, why do you pay for all that stuff if you don't live stream? I don't understand.
so he can.
Because when I started doing all this, I started putting videos on YouTube because I've lost an external hard drive and a computer at the same time. So I knew that I got to put videos somewhere so I can keep them for years. And then I had an idea to make money doing tutorials on goat stuff. So I have another channel and I'm practicing on my FPV channel. But I'm watching these guys these homesteading, farming type vloggers, and they're putting out 5 videos a week. And that's already way out of what I want to do because I cannot stand sitting at a computer all day. I've actually passed up on several successful business ideas because you get to that point where you still have to advertise, you still have to promote, and that's not me, but I still want to do tutorials. So on my other channel, I will eventually start doing tutorials.
Yeah, but you don't need all the live stuff for doing that.
Well, see, one of my ideas was doing, I called it live, but recorded earlier. And so doing it kind of like a live stream, but recording it so I could edit it and put lots of bells and whistles in after the fact.
That's a vlog.
Don't do that.
What's that?
That's a vlog, a video log.
Pretty much, but I wanted to do it in a format like this live stream, where you have a panel and you can use the OBS and pop stuff up. And
if you're doing a lot of display and whatnot, that's where OBS is good. If you're changing like Osby drone stream or the Ken Heron type stream where you're changing up between different panels and things like that, OBS is great for it.
Yeah.
And Zoom is nice to add to because it's full smooth and it's their data, not your data, so it's a lot faster streaming. That's why we're getting the lag here, is because we're using the data that's provided by YouTube or whatever to stream through StreamYards, not using Zooms. You know,
Right.
Zoom uses their own server to push everything, so it's fluent.
I don't even know if I'm into videos that much yet. Been flying almost 2 years, and that's what got me into videos, and I'm still experimenting. Some things that I like, other people don't like that much, so
He's trying to find his little knack.
yeah, I'm trying to find a little niche.
Yeah.
And I got to compromise because I do got a lot of stuff to do. I can't sit in front of the computer that much,
Just like taking a vacation, you can't do it.
No. Oh, I fucking hate it. I hate sitting here.
I've got 2
My
dogs.
ass is all sweaty and stuff.
Just having 2 dogs is enough to tie you to your house.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, the wife went out running around all day. I was going to go fly straight after work. Well, then she ended up running around all day, and the dogs hadn't been out all day. I'm like, it's 3:30, 4 o'clock. They need to go out. So I guess I'm running home before I go out to go fly.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm literally like just feeding everybody and getting milking done and processing milk. I'm not finishing until around 1 o'clock. That's when I usually get done washing all the equipment and stuff. And
every day. That's not just like once a week.
Yeah, we make butter and cheese
type things.
That's awesome.
Yeah, there's stuff we still want to make that we haven't started yet, like soap and hard cheese. I still make only soft cheese. We try to produce as much food as we can for health reasons, and actually it is fighting fascism. Anytime you can produce anything yourself, if you can make your own toothpaste, then you're fighting fascism. I mean, anything you can produce yourself is like a hit to the fucking fascist establishment, you know?
I don't even have a yard, which is the shitty part of where we live right now. So I had a tomato plant, didn't work for me this year. It was just a bad year for us. And because I travel, it wasn't watered consistently. So I had issues with that. And then I have a couple of plants in the house, but that's the best I can do. So I just always go to the farmer's market this time of year and I buy whatever I can from the farmers. They opened up a farmer's market in our town. So all of our honey always comes from farmers and our syrups and all of that now. And we're doing the best we can to support them. And I started getting into canning last year. And I'd really like to live on a homestead, I think, but I also don't. Like, I know I'm spoiled with the luxury and I love camping. I do extreme camping stuff. I used to be really hardcore into like portaging, and I was in scouting for almost my whole life and I'm a leader and stuff. So I used to do backpacking in Switzerland. I went for a month and stuff like that. But it's just, I don't know if I could do it now. As I'm getting older and I want to have kids and stuff, I don't know if I could handle working and homesteading and doing everything. And it's hard to make a living. Like, I have so much, respect for people like you who do that.
That's right on. And I run into that a lot. And that's actually why I wanted to do vlogs, because, a lot of the vlogs I watch, I mean, these people have money. They have to have money. I mean, just for the husband and wife both to be home working is a huge accomplishment. I mean, we haven't accomplished that yet. My wife still has a job, but you do what you can, and you can get into whatever you get into. And I hate it when people like are turned off by it because they think of all the work and they think I can't afford it. We did it with nothing. We just happened to fall into this place, which I'm in a lawsuit over actually right now. So there's never anything free, but
no, exactly.
Yeah, but you can do what you can. And I mean, it like I said, making your own toothpaste, you need coconut oil and baking soda. I mean, and you'll
charcoal.
never go.
Charcoal's something good to add to it too.
Yeah, and essential oils. I mean, whatever. And there you go. You don't have to ever buy toothpaste again. I mean, if you think about it, when you wake up in the morning, the only thing you don't pay for is breathing. That's it.
Oh, I don't know. I think our taxes cost us we have to
every
pay
time we gotta go to the doctor
now?
because our breathing is messed up because of the pollution that's in the air.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah,
They'll
like
figure out a way to charge.
A new tax that they imposed on us Canadians called a carbon tax.
Right.
And it's because of our carbon footprint. So when we buy gas, they added an extra tax. And when you buy anything that uses resources now, you get an extra tax. And it's such a joke. Like, so actually we are getting taxed on our air, in my opinion.
Yeah, I guess you're probably right.
You are.
So everything. Yeah, I mean, and I like to say most people can't produce a turd without buying the shit from Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a problem. I mean, people don't even know how to cook anymore. They don't know how, let alone grow a plant or, produce any food whatsoever. And so you got this disconnect between you and your food, and you don't care where it comes from. When you live like that, I mean, it's like one of the guys said, I hunted Taco Bell. I mean, you're literally paying them for the system that we hate, for the factory farms and all that shit.
Killing you too.
You're paying them to do it.
All right, homies. I got to bounce. I got laundry to do.
call it a
Cooking
night.
dinner.
It's been a great chat.
Yeah, this talking could go forever, especially now that we're on the
Exactly.
farming topic. So.
I think it's been like 20 minutes. I said we were gonna get off here, and I was like, oh,
Listen, you might as well spend another 15. You're almost at the 3-hour mark.
Yeah, like 3 hours, Mike.
Yeah. I only gotta go because I can smell my dinner cooking. I am so hungry. I got
Yeah, Adam's
meatloaf. I
probably
got
Yeah, but
homemade
are you
mashed
supposed to
potatoes.
smoked
Till
before.
it's done, not when it's cooking.
What's that?
Aren't you supposed to wait till it's done to leave? Like, well, it's cooking. You can't eat it anyway.
Yeah, I got like I'm gonna eat that thing's coming out of the oven and I'm tearing it up. It's meatloaf
You'll
and
be,
mashed
you'll be
potatoes.
messaging us tomorrow. I burnt my tongue and it really hurts.
No,
No,
Rob,
I
that's a
won't.
prime example. Ask him
Trust
for
me.
dinner. Here's a prime example. Ask him what he cooked for dinner, Rob.
What'd you cook for dinner?
I made meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and sauteed carrots.
Did you make them yourself, or is it out of the box?
No, I made it myself.
How did you make that? You've been here for 3 hours.
Well, I
And
made
he's
them.
a single guy,
Well,
people.
I got home at 5, or I got home at 6. Stream comes on at 7. Had everything defrosted before last night. Got home, packed all the meatloaf into the pan, sauteed the carrots, mashed the potatoes because I had them cooking in the crock pot.
Fucking
I
hey,
know.
brother, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
I do the cooking and Chronix does the eating, so it works on our end too.
Yeah, I'm single. I do the cooking and eating in my end, so yeah, it's all on me.
Honestly, that is a dying art with men. So that will help you in the woman field, especially like I know for us Canadians, it's hard as shit to find guys that can cook nowadays or that are willing to. Like Chronix can make craft dinner, he can hold his own. Like, well, I'm not there right now. He's surviving somehow. but like I don't know, I just have that passion, and I was raised a bit old school where it's the woman cooks, cleans, does all that, and I don't think everyone has to follow it, but I like it. It works for me, and I like that part of the heritage, and I don't want to lose it.
Yeah, see, I like to eat, so I like to cook.
Yep. I usually don't. I'll like to bake and do stuff like that, and I usually try not to eat much of it. I like to cook for other people. It gives you that warm and fuzzy feeling.
Yeah, see, with me cooking, I don't bake. I cook meals, meat, potatoes, veggies, shit like that.
Yeah, I feed an army. That's why the crew's happy because they always come over. I'm like, here's a thing of ribs. Here's, steak. Here's burgers. Let's do this. Like, I made meatloaf actually last week with rice because we were flying. So I'm like, you guys get rice because it needs to be quick.
Do you guys want to do a Zoom chat after Mike leaves? I'll
You guys
open it up
too.
if you want to hang
Rob's
out.
like, oh, we'll get the stream going now. Rob needs some good views on his channel too.
He does.
Get some time.
Me?
on it.
No, I don't give a shit.
I'm out though because I am fucking starving. All right, guys.
I am totally.
Peace out.
I'm in for farming and homesteading diplomat. But at 11 Eastern, I'm going to Kim and Val's channel because I always support
Oh,
them.
you guys are
But
all
we've got an
Eastern.
hour till that.
It's not even 8 here yet.
I know it's 10 o'clock going on now.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice. Dark as shit out there.
Yeah, it
Nice
probably
close,
would have been a
baby.
good night to get a sunset view too, because we've had rain like here and there, and today was a nice day out. It kind of clouded up a little bit during the afternoon, but it sun come right back out, so it probably would have been a good sunset tonight. But
Okay.
the stream ends at 9, so it doesn't work out for me.
It's been 100 degrees here every day. It's supposed to cool off.
Our high today was 75.
God, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
I'm built like a
I know.
Yeti. I don't do well with heat.
Yeah, I was outside
No,
spraying,
it's getting
climbing
cold here.
ladders all day. I did 5 miles in an apartment complex today, painting.
5 miles?
Yeah, carrying gear around, hauling it from one building to another, spray sidewalls and big 2-story condos.
Are you going to retire, Mike? Do you plan on retiring?
You're right.
That's how I am too. I just don't even plan on it. Fuck it. I'll work till I die.
All the people I see retire end up working any damn way. Either that or they're old crotchy and they play golf and go to Florida during the winter.
Well, it's a
How
Jimbo
many
deal
people-
anyway.
How many people do you see retire and then they're like dead 2 years later?
Right? That's the guy.
That's because
They
they
were-
quit working. They didn't stay active.
Yeah, they reached.
It's
That's-
59 here right now, just so you know. Just so you can be jealous.
I
It's getting cold.
I can't sleep in this heat.
They said Sunday night it's supposed to be like 43 for our low.
Damn.
Yeah.
My goats haven't even started going in the heat yet.
You can always put on more clothes and
Yep.
more blankets while you sleep.
That's exactly I say this all the time. Ed, you read my mind.
I spent 3 years in Alaska. The cold doesn't bother me anymore.
That's awesome.
Fuck
That's
that.
somewhere I want to go.
My first son was born in Alaska. I lived in Fairbanks for 15 years. Met my wife there.
That's cool.
It's
And
good
now where are
country.
you?
I'm in Wyoming. This is where I was born and grew up. In the Rockies, the Southern Rockies.
Nice.
It's actually more high desert than rock. Like you cross the Colorado border and everything automatically gets prettier and bigger mountains and everything. Wyoming's more as it goes down into the red desert.
I would
More
never
ferny,
thought of Wyoming
flat.
as being part of the Rockies.
Well, yeah, it
You
is.
got Montana. That's just flat all the way.
Wow.
Well,
Fire is only going to be $89.90 American.
I haven't been paying attention to the chat. I put my glasses on so I can read it.
right now. I see Drone Pool made it in too. Shoot.
Nobody's typing. There's only 9 of us left.
Nuke hot dogs in about 5 minutes, he says.
Nuke them till they split, right? I used to eat out of a box.
That probably explains why you're so thin, Dan.
All the hot dogs. Yeah.
You know, when I changed my diet and lifestyle, like I actually got smarter. Like I could read. I didn't have the brain fog. I had a really bad before that, but I don't want to get in. Fucking preservatives or antibiotics.
That's for a Zoom chat. Cat's ready. I'm ready for something. Oh,
I feel like I'm holding you
Yeah,
guys up.
I hear you, Mike. I hear you, Mike. I've been holding on.
I'm trying to be nice because Cat can't find her pen right now.
Cat's pens lost. I tend to rotate pens being lost, and then I finish a cartridge, and you know what? Every time I buy a new cartridge, I lose it, and then I find the other pen that was missing. So that's what I should do. I think Chronix is hiding them on me, trying to make it last.
You can't blame him this week.
No, no, I didn't have it when I came out here. I already had lost it.
Oh, okay.
But no, I don't think he would do that. I think he enjoys it as much. Well, he likes it more than I do, actually. I usually catch him using it, and I'm like, those are mine. Don't fucking touch my pens. They're expensive.
I know. You know how hard it is to find these fucking things?
Right?
Yeah. 25 bucks a tip is what we pay over here for 1 gram.
I still do
40 here. Canadian.
Wait, are you guys talking about pens?
Yeah, THC pen tips.
Oh.
Yeah, vape pens.
Okay.
I got what you meant. Okay.
Vape pens.
Here, this is what I get every time I go to a hotel. Is one of these shitty pens. That's what they give me.
Oh, I thought we were
Right.
talking about something else.
I got this thing.
I don't know what that is.
It's like it's kind of a vape thing. I'm out right now. But yeah, you put a little cartridge in it. Chunk.
Oh, that's cool. That's like Night Train has this flippy floppy kind of one.
Yeah.
Flippy floppy kind of one. Don't get
Hey,
too
it's got to go.
Yeah.
Ed, it's got to work with the quads, man. I'm
This
using
is the
quads.
battery pack, and then it's just got the screw-on tips that go onto it or whatever.
Oh. Let me
But it's
find
got the charging cord and everything all built into one. It's nice for the pocket for your vape.
That's a
tip.
badass pipe.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's my tobacco pipe.
That's an authority pipe.
This is what goes in the damn thing.
See, I've never done tobacco. Not once in my life. I don't plan on it.
See, that looks like the same tips, just a different solvent that goes in.
It just slides in there.
That's simple.
Yeah, that's pretty
I'm
nice.
out. Oh, it doesn't got the bottom on it.
I was gonna say it doesn't screw in or anything. That'd be pretty nice then.
Yeah, it's got a
Like that.
magnetic
Read
thing.
the chat. Read the chat, guys.
Put it on for us. It's on double 18650s right now, Ed.
Okay, never mind.
See, love my drones. That's where you said guys make a mess of the kitchen. That is the exact opposite with me and my wife. Like,
It's
I
opposite
clean as
of
I
mine.
go. Oh man, my wife is like what we call a French cook. It looks like a bomb went off after she's done cooking.
She's like a child's.
Yeah.
And that explains why you
She
like
wasn't mad at you earlier. She is now. She just heard that. Wait till your next meal.
yeah, right. Looks
He is
like
a better
we're
cook.
all doing all the cooking from now on.
Fuck that. I do the dishes all day. Screw that. Ah.
See, that's how it's supposed to be. Teach Chronix that, because I do the cooking, and then things just seem to pile and pile and pile and pile in the sink until I have to do it because it drives me crazy that our sink is filled with dishes.
I hate piles, man. Piles drive me nuts.
We only have one sink. Like, our sink is this big. We don't have a double sink either. So that's it. It just piles in, and I try and clean as I cook, but sometimes it's a long day and you just want to cook dinner at 9 p.m. and not have to do everything at the same time.
We don't fly.
Yes.
Oh, man.
I am
Washington County News Station,
a
Utah.
firm believer
Welcome
in
into the chat.
dishwashers. Right off the bat, I believe in dishwashers. I do.
Well, that's what we're for, apparently.
We don't have a
He's
dishwasher.
a dishwasher, and I'm a dishwasher.
Like, we sold our big nice house to buy this place, and now I live in a 4-room house with like Kat says, one sink, and we wash our dishes in a little plastic tub. So it takes a long time. No dishwasher. It's tough.
I got
Honestly-
a dishwasher, but she don't drink anymore, so it doesn't. Oh,
Honestly, Chronix helps quite a bit. Like, I'm more teasing. Like, he actually does help with the dishes and stuff, and he always helps bring in the groceries if he's home, and he always does the recycling in Blue Box. And I think when I get home tomorrow, the house should be clean, especially because I'm going an hour out of the way of the direction at home to pick up props for everybody that we did a group buy on. So I think
they
he'll
want
clean
the
it up.
props. They better be clean.
What kind of props?
They are, what the heck are they? Ooh, there are some discontinued props that we were able to get a deal, but now we're kind of like, oh, we waited a month. Is it really a deal? I think they're Dell prop. I'm just checking exactly what they are.
I either fly V1S or Dow prop Cyclones once in a while. I'll throw them on.
They're the Dell 5046.
Ooh, 5046 Cyclones.
I know. I never go
They
above
cost
4.3.
us $1.32 a pack.
That's a good
Plus-
deal.
Damn.
Plus, we had to pay a little bit extra for shippings and stuff now.
Canada. Yeah, I know if you here in the States, if you order from like RDQ,
I am a
if
V1S.
you order in bulk, you can get a lot of the props. If you order like 50 sets, you can get them for cheap.
Yeah, we're probably going to do that going forward. There's a couple shops near us that do that. And see, I wish we had that many props. We've literally been buying a few at a time because we did this group buy and we've been waiting a freaking month for them because they're coming from China and they take forever.
Yeah, well, these are the only two prop. Either 4.3 V1S or Dow prop Cyclones. I'm
These
not a big.
props are one of my new favorites. They're the T-motors.
Oh, are
they're
those those thin ones?
Yeah, they look super tiny and thin, but this thing's been bashed like crazy. Like, all it's done is like made the edges a little rigid and bent the tips. Like, see the tips bent here a little bit?
These are those hurricanes that are out.
Yeah, I have some of those. I haven't tried them yet.
Those are-
I was super impressed with these. I said to the shop guy, Shoddy, I was like, dude, these look like shit. They're so thin. He's like, no, I swear everyone loves them. So we tried them because I'm a big HQ person. HQs are my favorite so far, but those T-Motors are giving them a run for their money. If they were as cheap as the HQs, I would like them more. But I don't like $4 a bag.
I love the grippy Cyclones, but last time I flew them, I ran into a tree, and the prop was just gone.
Yep.
Like it's just gone.
I would like to shout out Mino Fly, who is from Australia, the land down under,
Nice.
and Birdman 316,
Yeah, Birdman, Mike, welcome in.
North Carolina somewhere,
And Night Train knows everybody.
Tennessee,
I've been
whatever.
around for you.
I'm gonna give a shameless plug too, because I don't care in the moment, because it's been almost 3 hours and I feel like I've earned the right to say shout out to Chronix, who's the best teacher ever. I don't give a shit how biased I am. I love him and he's awesome. And that's that. So go check him out.
He hopes he sees you real soon.
I
What?
will. I've
He
seen
hopes
him
to see
around.
you real soon.
I know, I'll be there tomorrow. Have it packed.
I'm always mouthing off in bot grinders.
He's ready to rip, bro. You better be ready.
Oh, I'm
props.
I'm gonna get home so late by the time I do this and drive the 2.5 hours home again. Like, there won't be flying tomorrow. I won't be home in time for sun after I'm done work. But Saturday,
You get there Saturday, get up early and spend
Well,
the day.
no, I'm gonna have to go early Saturday because I got not stupid, but I have a baby shower I have to go to on Saturday, so that takes up the day. Because people like to do things at 1 o'clock.
The whole day shot.
Well, yeah, they do that at 1, so there goes my whole morning, and it's probably gonna go till like 5. So then it's dark. At 7:30, 8 o'clock now, it starts getting too dark to fly.
Weedman Photography, welcome in.
I had to walk 3 blocks to get Copenhagen today, and it ruined my whole fucking day.
Well, you guys keep chatting. I'm gonna go get a refill on some ice or something.
I was saying, it's been 3 hours.
We're doing
Probably
the
switch over
marathon.
to the other
Put some
channel.
beans in there.
Cat says we've got another hour or something like that.
Yeah, Val's on in an hour. So. But if you want to go do a Zoom on your channel and talk farming and homesteading and stuff, I'm totally in for that because I feel like you're such a wealth of knowledge that you should be sharing with people.
I actually have never went live on my channel, so I don't know how to do it.
Really?
Yeah, I've just played around with Streamlabs and Zoom.
Rob, it is so easy with.
There you go. Ed'll tell you how to do it.
Yeah, you just hit the go live button, I know, but yeah. I you know what? I'm afraid of failure. I don't want to, like go live and like have nobody show up.
Well, it can take a while. It could take a few minutes. Okay,
I'll
Rob?
be there. Chronix will probably go.
You just gotta bite the bullet, man. Just
By the
do it.
bullet?
No, don't do that. That'll break your teeth.
That's funny.
Unless we're talking like a little shotgun, not a shell. Well, a shotgun shell you could probably bite and not be too bad, depending on the size.
Just what they.
Oh, I thought you said mullet. Like the hairstyle I used to have back in the 80s?
No.
There's still kids with mullets.
You just gotta go for it. The first time I went live, I was hammered.
Hammered.
That doesn't surprise me, actually. I would guess that.
Because I'm a very shy person. I am. And it was hard, and I was hammering up. Well, let me just do this. And it freaked me out how many people came. Took about 10, 15 minutes. But, everybody wanted to see a flying lunatic, I guess, live. So.
There's 3 things I'm passionate about: fighting fascism, FPV, and catching a buzz.
I'll buy that. Hey, that makes it worth joining that stream right there. How you doing, Mike?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm fine as frog here.
What you got in that Coke, Mike? Jim?
Coke, buddy.
Ah, yeah, there you go.
Leftover Coke from last night's bean.
Woohoo!
Don't you drink anymore?
It was. I do it on Wednesdays and Fridays. I try.
You drink on Wednesdays and Fridays.
Yeah, and then Friday nights usually it's hanging out watching the crap on YouTube. So I don't have to work in the morning, so I can stay up late. Like last Saturday, I think it was like 4 o'clock. I went to bed.
And when I'm out of weed, I drink like a fish.
Oh, I'm never out of weed, really, though.
I am. This is Wyoming, man. There's ups and downs to living here. There's no, this is the most sparsely populated state, but it's also like there's some ups and downs. I'll just leave it there. Like I like my guns and I like my weed, and I can't find a state that likes both.
I don't know what that is.
But you're happy.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
kid.
yeah.
Oh.
We're just legal in Canada, so that's how that works.
I had to pay. I got to
you
pay
know-
$120 every 2 years to be.
Mike, can you have guns?
It's a fine line.
Right.
Supposedly, if we have a weed card, we're not supposed to have guns because
Yeah.
marijuana by federal law is still banned or this or that. So it's possession of a felony with the firearm. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's a fine line, but
You know that
I know people
lawsuit.
do have their card and concealed carry and do have a medical card. So
Oh, see, in Colorado, like they won't, like you can't.
the way that they're doing the medical marijuana, it doesn't go through a big check. I mean, like I've got Nick's firearms. I've got registered firearms to me, and they had no problem giving me my marijuana card. So,
And see here, you don't have in Florida. You don't have to register anything. I mean, they kind of are if you buy them from a gun store, they know you bought it. But as far as having an actual license for it, no.
yeah, that's all I have to do is for a gun. All I have to do is go in, and then I do the federal firearms check or whatever to purchase the gun. We don't have to have a permit for the gun in the state or anything. But if you've got a gun, you're not supposed to have a medical marijuana license, is what he's questioning.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
medical marijuana is not federal, it's state governed. So it still falls under federal law for weed, and firearms are federal. So it's their discrepancy. You're not supposed to have weed and firearm in the same group.
And here's what
Then you're in
screwed
a
up.
felonious possible drug dealer, blah, blah, blah. Anyway.
This is what we
I
get.
just
Screwed up with that whole
What is that?
scenario because I'd rather be around somebody with a gun that's stoned versus someone with a gun that's drunk.
see Wyoming. We don't even have to register for concealed.
Michigan's gone to an open carry and concealed carry open too. We don't
Yeah.
have to have a.
Hey, check this out though.
This
I
year.
just had my guns confiscated. I mean, the fucking sheriff's department came and took my guns. But I got them back now. They delivered them fuckers back. But it's because of that lawsuit that I'm in. And the other guy tried to pull some shit. And like he filed this thing against me. And they just came and took them. I mean, and you can talk all the shit you want. About how I'm prying for my cold bullshit. When they show up at your fucking house to take your guns, you give them to them.
Yeah, because you get to discuss that with the judge, not them.
Not them,
They're
and
just doing what they're
they'll kill
supposed to do
you.
or whatever. You get to talk to the judge to do the rest. Yeah.
Yeah. So like that disarming America thing is happening. I mean, people don't realize. Like, I tried to buy a gun 20 years ago when I bought my bear gun in Alaska, and I got declined. And I had to write the FBI. Like, I'd never been in trouble. I've been a CDL driver, for the whole time, and drug tests and everything. And so I had to write the FBI to figure out why I couldn't pass this. And like way back when I was, I think 22 or 23, a party at my house got busted. My roommate threw a party, and the cops came and busted the party because somebody called the cops on the party. I got there right as they were busting the house, and like I held them up at the door long enough that people could get out, but they tried to charge me with 6 counts of contributing to minors, which is a felony, right? Well, it says right in the police report that I got there as the house was being raided, but I was the only one on the lease, so it was kind of a thing. They're like, what roommate? I'm like, God damn it. But anyway, I got out of it in court. Court didn't, no crime, no charge, nothing, but there was a $50 surcharge. Well, like a week later, I moved to Alaska, and I forgot about the $50 surcharge. Well, when you don't pay a fine, a traffic ticket or anything, they put a bench warrant out on you. You can't buy a gun with a bench warrant.
Yep.
So how many thousands of people can't buy a gun because of that?
An unpaid traffic ticket.
Yeah, because of a
traffic ticket for parking even could hold you up in that situation.
Yeah, and everybody wants more fucking fuck that. I don't want to get into that.
I parked over there by the courthouse and I forgot all about it. They didn't send me no paperwork or nothing. They just put the bench warrant out there, but I ain't been in no trouble. I didn't know.
I know it, man. So like after in trying to figure out why I couldn't buy a gun, like that was the only thing I could think of in my past. So we called the courthouse, and the courthouse has said, the lady that I talked to said, yeah, you have a $50 fine here. There is a bench warrant out for your arrest. Send your wife in to pay the fine, because if you come in, we have to arrest you.
Yeah.
And then you're going to pay booking fees too.
Yeah, and then spend a weekend in jail,
Yeah.
Don't pay on a Friday because you get to sit for the weekend to see the judge.
That's pretty funny, Rob, because a friend of mine, he had his CDL license suspended in Georgia. And apparently they put a bench warrant out for him too because he was supposed to make a court appearance. And he didn't show up because his excuse was, to me when I asked him about it, he didn't have the money for the fine. Well, judges don't like that. When they tell you to come to court, they kind of get irritated when you don't show up.
Yeah, they do.
But anyway, so this last spring, he went in to straighten it all out. He had a lot of money. He had all the money he had to pay for any fines he had. They let him pay the money for the fines and then proceeded to lock his ass up. And he spent a month in jail because the judge that handled CDL suspensions only showed up once a month.
Yeah.
So you got it.
Hey, this lawsuit I'm involved in, like it just demonstrates how corrupt the system is. Because like just my one motion to try and clear the title of this farm, there is so many people attached to it that's sucking money out. A lawyer gets $250 an hour minimum. And then you got like court recorders that get $85 an hour. Like just to serve my lawsuit, it cost me $210. I
think it's actually worse, Rob, if it's not a criminal thing, if it's a private thing where you're suing somebody, a civil, that's the right word. I think it's even more costly.
Yeah. It's bullshit. Just to clear the title on this place, like we're the only people that have a contract to this place. We're the only people that have ever paid. And like we're in like $7,000 with the lawyer now. We're paying him $1,000 a month.
Jeez.
And we're 7 in the hole. Just for him to, like, he charged me almost $1,000 just talking to me on the phone and emails. This last month.
Every time he's talking to you, his time clock is running.
Yeah.
They're worse than taxi drivers. They're like, here, just swipe, and now you can speak. Okay, wait, you want to add some time? Here, swipe again.
Yeah. It's fucking ridiculous, man. It drives me nuts. And we have a recording of the lady that we bought the place from. We have a recording of her saying on fucking recording clearly that, no, this is your final payment, you're done. Okay? To use that in court, we have to pay a professional to transcribe that and clean up the fucking audio.
Audio analyze it too, and all that
Yeah.
to make sure the voice print matches.
Otherwise, it's unusable in court.
Now, let me ask you this, Rob.
And then they have to come in and testify.
So, is there a way, is it possible that since this was a false lawsuit claimed against you, who filed the lawsuit?
We filed the lawsuit because the lady that we bought it from quit claimed the property to somebody else after we finished our contract. So we have to file the lawsuit to clear the title.
Okay. So in other words, he tried to sell it twice.
Yeah.
So is there any recourse for you when this is settled, if it goes in your favor, and hope to God it does, because that's what should happen, is can you go after her for legal fees? No?
Nope. Not in Wyoming.
That's screwed up.
Can you go after her for like mental stress and like that kind of aspect, like loss of income, like inability to run your business? And
there's damages that we can go for, but Wyoming is notorious for not awarding damages. And as far as like just saying outright we want our legal fees reimbursed, it can't happen. And who knows, it's like as far as the damages go, we have to prove that she caused us damage, which costs phenomenally. I mean, thousands of dollars to have people confirm that she caused us damage by doing this.
Well, first of all, the damage is the damage to your wallet from you having to sue in the first damn place. So it shouldn't be hard to prove that.
And go to your doctors and ask for letters saying that you are under mental duress and stress and that you are unable to function and that it's affected your ability to sleep, and like get all kinds of letters backing you up, right?
Yeah, well, it's like until we clear the title, we can't sell the place. I can't leave it to my kids, and we can't use it for collateral on any kind of financing or anything like that. So, but yeah, it's just it's really fucked up. Like the things that we have to go after, and the fucked up part is the person that she quit claimed my property to was my dad. Okay, so it's my dad that we're actually suing.
Oh no, that's even worse.
Right? That's my stepdad. The narcissistic fuck that he is.
That's
anyway.
horrible, man. Hey, I got a guy you need to talk to.
He punched me in the fucking lip.
Yeah, that's rough.
I could have beat his ass, but it's my dad. What are you gonna do? Beat him down? I mean, he's a 60-year-old man.
Stepdad, that ain't your dad.
No, it's not my fucking dad. He's a scumbag, but.
Well, then he deserves a punch in the fucking face. But then
I agree though. Like if you had hit him, you'd be getting sued for that too, or he'd counter sue you. Right? Like it's better to take the hit, know that he had to be that petty and go that way. And you're right, he's a 60-year-old dude, right? What gain do you get from hitting him back? Oh, good, I hit my dad. And then you're gonna feel like shit forever for doing it.
Yeah,
2 minutes.
Right.
And then you'll be like, man, I should have never hit him.
That's the woman logic.
He's 60 years old, but he still does roofing. He's 120 pounds, but he can lift a 400-pound tabletop by himself. He's not a sissy.
No, but that's not how the court will see it.
No.
All he has to do is go in there with a cane and, I'm so sore. They'll buy it.
He came up here, and like that's what started it all. We didn't know. We made our final payment, and we're waiting for the deed. And he came up here and he's like, well, you guys don't have to pay me until I make this new mortgage up. And I'm like, what do you mean? And he gets all shitty in my face. And like, I grew up with this guy, he's not hitting me anymore. So I like grabbed him and chucked his ass, I'm like, get the fuck out of here, I'm like, don't come back. And Yeah, that's why they came and took my guns, because he lied and said that I assaulted him and shit. So if I see him again, I don't, because I didn't know everything when he came up the first time. I didn't know
Rob
what
said
he
you
had
better hope
done.
we don't see him first.
Well, you know what? Try and take comfort in the fact that when you win this thing, he's gonna have to sit there with fucking nothing, and you're gonna have something for the rest of your family's life.
Yeah, I know. And he's probably going to have to pay us money for damages.
I'm with you, Ed.
Trying to get something for nothing, and that blows. That shows what a scumbag he is. Sorry to talk about your stepdad that way.
No, we were on the fence about him for a while, because he does that. He targets old people, and like he goes and he's a contractor, so you know he does things for them. And then like the lady that we bought this place from, she'll sign anything. When she signed the quitclaim, she had no idea what she was signing. You know, he just slipped it under, and he's been doing that. So we kind of found out all this shit.
So he's a scammer, in other words.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Well, gentlemen,
what a fucked up stepdad you got.
I'm gonna have to go because I need to take a break before the next thing starts at 11 here, and I haven't even done all my work for tonight. So I got to go do my office stuff before I get in trouble for not.
Yeah, I think I'm about hit too after today and everything. I'm over here yawning. My eyes are getting heavy.
Right,
hey,
but
3.5 hours, Mike.
Right,
I'm interested to know what your watch time is. It'll probably take a couple hours.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Well, I will.
I did pretty
I'll
good on the
see
last one
someone
too.
else chat at 11 if you come in, but otherwise, have a good one. And sorry to hear the struggle you're going through, but I think you're handling it the right way. And at the end of the day, don't listen to Ed. Ed gives shit advice. Don't believe that.
Hey, look, hey, Kat, keep bringing them out of the shadows, girl.
Pardon?
Yeah, besides, Rob, you're drinking already. Don't listen to Ed.
Never listen to Ed.
Have a good night, guys.
See ya.
Good night, Kat.
Well, we're gonna call it a night. I hope everyone's had a good time. Thanks for coming in, Corey. Man, I see you down there coming in a little later, but hey, thanks for stopping in. We'll be back on again next Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time, if you guys want to stop in. Otherwise, happy flying. Thanks everyone on the panel for coming in and all. So it's been a good one. Enjoy, people.
Yeah. See you, Ed. Thanks for hosting, Mike.
Yeah, thanks. I'm glad you came in, Rob.
Later, my brothers.